Good evening, everybody, and we're here live on Explorer Kaboji Live Video, KUOO soon.
Okay, we got Spencer Spirit Lake.
Well, we were live for a moment there, Scott.
We'll sync up with
Zoom. We're having a few technical issues to get us started here tonight, but we'll get there in a moment.
Spirit Lake, Taylor Schneider, Ella Turner, Brooke Smith, Lindsey Grau, Molly Van Dyke.
And there we go.
We're getting the kinks worked out.
It's the first time I think you and I have done a video together here this year, Scott, so we're working on it. And they had an early start, of course, which kind of threw us for a little bit of a loop as well. But
huge loop, yeah.
Well, here we are. Ready for a little basketball tonight. Spencer Spirit Lake.
Yes. And we got 4-1 Spencer, 2-2 Spirit Lake.
And a missed shot there to start things off for Spirit Lake. And now Spencer kind of loses control, and it'll be Indians basketball.
Welcome to the Field House in Spencer as we bring you Spencer versus Spirit Lake in Lakes Conference Girls and Boys Basketball. I'm Scott Nolte alongside Jason Jacobs, and we've got KUOO and Explorer Live Video, and no score here in the first minute. Both teams turning it over, a couple of missed shots. Now Spencer fires a three, and that one is in there by Jada Piercy.
Well, that's going to be a key, I think, for Spencer, Scott. Get those threes to fall. For Spirit Lake, that is going to be what they don't want to see happen.
Yeah, they're trying to force it a little bit, get a little too aggressive, and that's their second turnover here in a minute and a half. Spirit Lake coached by Todd Rogers. We just heard from him. Matt Stevenson for Spencer. Matt says they like to, push it up, and they like their defense to create fast break opportunities. And you look at their wins for Spencer as they're 4-1. Here comes a three again for Piercy, missed. In Spencer's 4 victories this season, they have held opponents under 40 points.
Yeah, the defense is really a big key of it. You know, they're ranked in 4A. And I think this is a year that Spencer kind of is looking at as saying, okay, we really have the ability to do something special here with this group that's been playing for a long time now.
Spirit Lake's in the black as you watch it live on Explorer Kaboji Live Video. We're also on KUOO. Spencer's in the white. Indians with the basketball. Nice ball movement. Ball is on the floor. Picked up. Turnover. Spencer with the ball. Schneider, Turner, Smith, Grau, and Van Dyke, the starters for Spirit Lake. Piercy, Johnson, Piercy, McDermott, and Behrens, the starters for Spencer. Tigers have the ball up 3-0. 5:25 left to go opening quarter. We're used to like a 6:15-ish start.
Just a little early. I don't think they had a JV game in the Fieldhouse tonight, and that was, I think, probably why they did a little bit of an early start. But
they get it into Behrens, who goes off the glass, and she scores.
5-0 Spencer here early in this one. 5:05 to go first quarter.
And
a little travel on the other end. Well, for Spirit Lake, I think, Scott, you look at the 2-2 record, and it could very easily be 3-1. I can pretty much ignore the 20-point loss to the number 1 team in Class 3A, who they competed with, by the way.
Right. Yep.
And then they lost a game to Worthington with no Brooke Smith, which if Spirit Lake's going to win the game, they have to have Brooke Smith in there. It's just kind of the way it is. She's the definite leader of the team scoring-wise, and a big senior leader for them. But she plays in that game. They lost, I think, by 5. They win that game.
Yep.
And they're going to rotate some new players in here. But tonight will be a good barometer, I think, for Spirit Lake in terms of their, the conference situation. Trailing 5-0 here early, but got an opportunity here.
4:39 to go in the first quarter. Spencer will inbound underneath the hoop, and that will be Jada Piercy to inbound. Gets it into McDermott. And swing it back over to Johnson. She can fire the three, and she hits it. And that's enough for head coach Todd Rogers and Spirit Lake to call a timeout. so we'll take one as well. 4:30 left to go opening quarter, 8-0 in favor of Spencer, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Be Spirit Lakes basketball as they look to inbound, and it's stolen away on the inbounds and scored, and that is Allison Piercy for 2. Another turnover, Spirit Lake, and what a start for the Tigers on their home floor, leading 10-0.
Absolutely.
And another steal.
Oh man, then turned it right back.
Coming back, Spirit Lake forces a Tiger turnover.
Nice work that time around. Who was that? 23 for Spirit Lake.
Cameron Sexton.
Cameron Sexton, yeah.
Yep. So the Indians still looking to get on the board here. It's been slow going. Got to credit Spencer defensively, too, getting after it.
Absolutely.
10-0 Tigers. Spirit Lake just looking for a bucket here to get some momentum.
Oh, good look.
Yeah, good look by Smith. Missed it. Rebound Tigers. Spencer pushing it up. Here's Behrens running the floor. They like to push. Behrens misses, and the kick-out rebound to Spirit Lake. And now Spirit Lake will bring it up with Stella Donkersloot. Gets it in, and a nice move there for Fran Travis.
Well, in the paint, I think, is an area that Spirit Lake's going to have, they have a little bit of an advantage there. I think they've got a little bit of a height advantage on Spencer. So for them, Scott, they really need to make that happen. Spencer just about lost it there.
And the Tigers get it inside. Behrens has it, and no. Offensive rebound, Jada Piercy kicks it out, and that is a long 2 for McDermott. Blistering pace here in the first quarter.
It really is. And that doesn't really favor Spirit Lake, to be clear.
And this is Donkersloot, who gets it into the corner for Cameron Sexton. There's a new addition here at the field house. They got a big, giant video scoreboard
thing in the background. It's just right now. It's just kind of like showing the Tiger logo with the speakers kind of by it.
Looks great.
It does.
Adds another element to a already tough place to play.
I was going to get to that during the broadcast, just how much fun it is to call games here in this iconic venue.
Spencer inside, nice
great
give and
pass.
go, and scored. That's a beautiful give and go there, and Behrens scores the 2. And we got a whistle, and I don't think head coach Todd Rogers is pleased with the effort at this point, as Spencer has raced out to a 14-2 lead with 2:06 to go. It's a full timeout, so we'll take one as well, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Spencer is out to a 14-2 lead with 2:06 to go in the opening quarter of girls basketball. Spirit Lake is 2-2 on the season. Spencer 4-1. Conference opener. Spirit Lake with only 2 from Fran Travis. They're looking to get something going here as Sexton drives to the free throw line, kicks it out, driving baseline. Cut off, Lindsey Grau kicks it back out. Spencer, just great defense.
That's been, good ball movement by Spirit Lake, but
there's nothing open.
No.
And that is a tough man-to-man right now for Spencer. Spirit Lake tries to rotate. Grau to Sexton on the right wing, trying to get down low and trying to feed it into Travis. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by Spencer. Stays 14-2. And we'll thank some of our sponsors like the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Snappers, Turtle Bay Cafe, and by Siouxland Scale Service. Spencer 14, Spirit Lake 2. Minute 15 left to go, opening quarter on KUOO and Explore Okoboji live video. Sexton, extra pass to the top for Henriksen. Cut off, back to Sexton, left wing. Dribbles to the top and fires left to Grau. 1 minute to go, opening quarter. Dominating performance so far by Spencer in this opening frame. Baseline pull-up jumper, no, and a rebound by McDermott. Tigers quickly up the floor. They like to run, and that's a missed shot underneath. Rebound, Spirit Lake.
Oh, but then they almost turn it over.
They do turn it over. It was a save, and now scoring the bucket. The save by Maddie Maroney. And then scored. That was Jera Merchant.
Yep. You got to keep your eyes open because it's fast.
It is fast.
Fast and furious with this Tigers team.
16-2. Matt Stevenson's got him running. And now a runner in the paint by Spirit Lake is no good, but following her shot, Taylor Schneider, she'll get the rebound and then get a foul.
Team foul at number 1 there on Spencer. Spirit Lake yet to commit a foul here.
So she will shoot 2. Will Schneider. And the first free throw after a long look at it, missed it short.
Well, historically, this matchup, Scott, has been in favor of Spirit Lake in the last 31 games. 23-8 are the Indians, but last year, both of them went to Spencer.
And it's always a good rivalry.
Well, no matter who's been in control of it, it's been good.
Yeah. And the fans get into it, and it's always good atmosphere. Taylor Schneider makes 1 of 2. And it's now 16-3 Spencer. Tigers with the basketball. And trying to feed it out on the wing. It's intercepted by Spirit Lake. Turnover. And that's the first quarter with Spencer racing out to a 16-3 lead. We got the second quarter coming up at girls basketball in 1 minute. KUOO and Explore Okoboji live video.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Well, the first quarter in the books, 16-3 Spencer. I'm Scott Nolte. Jason Jacobs is here, and JJ's got the tough duty tonight.
Well,
you got the color commentary, the camera, the computer.
Normal people can handle this a little better than me. I won't give Tim Soper any more credit than what is due, but he's a lot better on this than I am. And
you're doing good, though.
I went to school, and I was like, I just want to learn radio more or less, but I had very little camera work, but just enough that I'm dangerous, I guess.
Well, I appreciate you coming along with the Explore Live video.
You bet. Fun to be here in the field house tonight.
Yes,
we don't get to call enough games together, so we got to do it when we can.
That's right. Spirit Lake starts off the second quarter and getting much more aggressive. I like the drive there by Taylor Schneider.
And drew the foul there on Spencer. Well, I think getting to the line might, be something that Spirit Lake wants to do. That was a great drive there by Taylor Schneider, and she's got to be somebody that Spirit Lake looks to here to provide a spark.
Yeah, Spirit Lake held to just 3 points in the first quarter, and Schneider's first free throw is good. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Lakes Regional Healthcare, also by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. Got a great group of sponsors again this season, and Schneider hits 2. And now Spencer up 16-5. Glad to have you along here on KUOO, or if you're watching live on Explore Okoboji Live Video, glad to have you there as well.
Explore Okoboji on YouTube or the CF video channel on your Roku or Amazon Fire Stick.
Yes.
Free channel, just search the letters CF and video, and you'll find us there, live or on demand.
I like I like them both, but I also like the on-demand portion as Spirit Lake swipes it, but it goes right into the hands of Jada Piercy, who then scoops it and scores it.
Yeah, I mean, she's very, very talented player for Spencer. What has she been out here? 3-4 years now for sure.
Well, when I talked to Matt Stevenson as Spirit Lake starts a drive here, nice little dump down pass Schneider, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch Spirit Lake. So it's Spencer ball. When I talked to Matt, he said a lot of these seniors have been playing since freshmen.
Yeah, and they took their lumps the first couple years, but, that's okay.
And he knew that their freshman and sophomore seasons that they were going to take their losses, but he also knew that the time that these girls were juniors and seniors that this group could be pretty special. Piercy misses a 3, rebound Spirit Lake.
Well, and they also knew that they had to kind of change the style, right?
Right.
They had to go away, even though they maybe didn't have the personnel right away to do the whole run up and down the floor 24/7 type thing. They had to kind of learn on the fly. And then they've eventually, adjusted to that, and they're really, really doing well, just like that right there.
Forcing a turnover. That's the other Piercy, Allison Piercy to Jada Piercy, and she gets fouled.
And they're saying not. Are they going to let her shoot? No, they're going to say not
on the floor.
In the shooting on the floor. Okay.
So that is going to be on Spirit Lake Van Dyke.
I'm a little surprised it wasn't in the act of shooting, actually.
Spencer 18, Spirit Lake 5, girls basketball with 6 minutes to go before halftime. Tigers have the basketball. If you're watching live, they are in the white uniforms. Spirit Lake in the black.
Ooh.
And got a little push here.
And it was kind of almost an inadvertent push by Ella Turner. She wasn't trying to shove her or anything.
Almost like she couldn't stop her momentum.
She just couldn't get her momentum stopped. And so Spencer will get another crack at it here up 13. Spirit Lake needs another good defensive possession. They've played well for the most part defensively, I feel like, but they just haven't been able to get anything to fall offensively.
Nice little give and go again. That's been there. Barron's a little bit too strong. Rebound by Spirit Lake. Indians looking to run. 18-5 Tigers. A 13-point lead. That was the difference after the first quarter. Spencer swipes it away, forces another Spirit Lake turnover. I have them for 9, and it's Spencer basketball. Here's Piercy. Free throw line. Might have got away with an extra step, but she draws a foul.
And Spirit Lake racks up some fouls pretty quickly here.
So that will send Jada Piercy to the free throw line. Spencer, a very impressive win last night over Emmitsburg. And the way they did it, too, it was 58-29.
Yeah, Emmitsburg offensively couldn't get a whole lot going. Jada Piercy's an 88% free throw shooter.
Second free throw is good. And Jada Piercy now with 7 points. And Spencer's up 20-5 in the second quarter of girls basketball. 5:10 to go before halftime.
Indians need to get something going here.
And they break the press, and that's a great ball movement there, and scored by Lindsey Grau for 2.
Excellent. They need more of that. And like I said, get it into the paint. Spirit Lake's, they got a little bit of an advantage there size-wise. They need to take advantage of that.
Barons has it for the Tigers at the free throw line. Circles around, goes up strong, draws the foul, and that is going to be Taylor Schneider. and that might be her second.
That's a tough foul for Spirit Lake. Let's see.
Yeah.
Schneider, yes, now has 2 fouls.
And that's 4:49 to go before half. Barron's at the line. She's shooting 2. Free throw, no good. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons, also by Bank Midwest and IGL Teleconnect, as Haley Barron's shoots her second.
Barron's a 44% free throw shooter. Spencer makes the free throws about 56% of the time as a team.
21-7 Spencer. And
There's
a trap.
Pressure.
Trap in the backcourt. Spencer forces a turnover for the moment. Then Spirit Lake, you got Grau who comes in there, forces the jump ball.
Yeah.
And it is a turnover anyways because a jump ball favors Spencer.
Oh, man. Yeah, nothing is going the Indians' way here early on in this one.
Spencer to inbound. Well, when I talked to Coach Rogers as they get it into Barron's, she will score the 2. Haley Barron's having a good first half.
Absolutely. And all of it's been, the pressure defense that's caused it all to happen. It's really got to get across the timeline. Oh, man.
Ugh. It floated just a little bit. Turnover. Spencer missed shot. Cleaning it up. Scoring the bucket. Allison Piercy. It's now 25-7 Spencer with 4:13 left to go second quarter. And another timeout called by Spirit Lake. We'll take one as well. More Lakes Conference girls basketball coming up in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Spencer 25, Spirit Lake 7, 4:13 left to go second quarter. And as I was saying before we went to break, I talked to Coach Rogers Saturday at the coaches show, and he pointed out that the Lakes Conference this year is going to be very, very tough.
Very tough. This is the hard thing for Spirit Lake. They have made such improvements, Scott.
Yes.
Compared to the first part of last season, right?
Right.
Compared to a year ago. But when you look at the top 3 teams that finished above them last year in the Lakes, so Spencer, Esterville Lincoln Central, and Cherokee, of course.
Correct.
I don't think any of them got worse necessarily.
No.
And Cherokee maybe is about the same because they did graduate some. ELC kind of maybe in the same boat, maybe even a little better because I've heard the freshman group's really good.
Yep.
And then this Spencer group lost nobody.
Right.
And so, the competition didn't get any easier.
No, and you got all 3 of them were ranked or are ranked currently as Spirit Lake's trapped in the corner, and the Indians looking to throw it off of Spencer here. They do. And then you got an improved Storm Lake team from what I heard.
Yeah, I've heard Storm Lake's a lot better.
And then Western Christian is Western Christian, and
yeah,
they might be down a little bit, but they're still the Wolfpack.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a tough conference.
It is, and I just, you just got to take it one at a time. Nice move to the bucket there. Open lane. Oh, missed the bunny.
Fran Travis there for the putback.
Yeah, Fran's a young player yet. I think there's a lot of potential there for Spirit Lake, and going to need to be able to go to her inside here tonight.
25-9.
And there's the turnover.
Spencer turns it over for just the 5th time in the half.
Well, they got a little too aggressive that time around. Spirit Lake did a nice job of just kind of boxing out the lane there and forcing her to go out of bounds, nowhere to go with it.
3:21 left to go second quarter. Spirit Lake and Spencer matching up tonight. Spencer leads 25-9. Spirit Lake breaks the press. They're across midcourt, now setting up their offense. Cameron Sexton left wing to the top for Schneider. Crossover dribble back to Sexton, nearly stolen away by Spencer. Into the corner for Donkersloot. Now Smith. 2:53 left to go, second quarter. Once again, that interior defense by Spencer is just really tough. There's not a whole lot of open spaces right now, but Smith will fire up a three, and she scores.
They needed that.
Yes, they did. And that's a big three to get Spirit Lake back to a 13-point deficit. That's where they trailed after the first quarter. Runner in the paint goes high off the glass. That one is no good by McDermott, and rebound Indians. Sexton has it. She's trapped and has her pass stolen. And then Cameron reaches in for a foul.
And I have that as, team foul number 5 for Spirit Lake.
Yes.
2 for Spencer.
Yeah, not a whole lot of fouls in the first half.
Been pretty clean.
Tigers lead 25-12. 2:19 left to go, second quarter. Girls basketball. Scott Nolte, Jason Jacobs.
Spencer got to be happy with the way that this game has started for them. And another nice dish, but she couldn't quite hang on.
Yeah, that one was going inside for Matea Lowe, and she lost it out of bounds.
But it allows Spencer to reset that press, so...
Oh, and that press has been effective.
Well, is it really a bad thing? I don't know. Early on, it hasn't been that way, I should say. Got to throw it up ahead here. There you go.
Travis has it, and across midcourt. And now Spear Lake in the front court near Carey. Out to Smith, left wing three. That'd be huge. Hits back iron, and no good. But it was right there. That would have got him within 10. As it is, it's a 13-point lead for Spencer, 25-12. Minute 40 to go. First half. Tigers get it inside on the low block, and that's going to be a walk. Extra step for the Tigers. So a turnover. Now I got here early and got me a pulled pork sandwich here.
Looked pretty good. You were eating the last of it when I got here.
It was good. I enjoy those here. They
I'll remember that moving forward.
Yeah, they're good. Smith, little scoop shot, missed it. Rebound Spencer, and it looks like we might have a foul coming up on the Indians.
Okay. For the rebound, I suppose.
Yep, no bonus yet. But for Van Dyke, her second, so she'll have to be careful. Don't want to get a cheap third before the half.
She had 2, and I think so did
Schneider,
yeah.
Yes.
So
you want to avoid that third one before the half.
Absolutely.
Minute 20 to go before we get to half. 25-12 Spencer. They try to feed it inside.
Good turnover.
Yeah, good interior defense there by Spirit Lake as they try to force it into Behrens. Smith stops and pops. 3 ball, no good. Behrens with the rebound.
Good look.
A one-arm rebound, and Behrens starts the fast break. Tigers shot swatted away. Ball's on the floor. Spirit Lake playing more aggressive now. Possession arrow, Indians.
Okay, so they got essentially a turnover there.
Yeah. Well, Spirit Lake just kind of got shook in that first quarter.
Yeah, nothing could fall, and I mean, you got to credit Spencer's pressure defense. Gave them that 13-point lead early. So now Indians working from a little bit of a hole, but it's far from an insurmountable lead.
Spear Lake has played even with Spencer here in the second quarter.
Ooh.
Despite another turnover there for the Indians and a fast break to Behrens, and she waits for the defender to go by and then goes up and scores. Haley Behrens with 9 first half points. Indians trying to break the press. They get it to Van Dyke across midcourt, and they try to feed it now down low to Travis.
And they're going to say Spencer stole it, but it was out of bounds.
Yes. Alexa Johnson stole it, but her foot on the end line. 26 seconds left to go, first half.
So Spirit Lake will have it underneath their own basket here. Trailing by 15.
27-12, Indians get it in on the low block to Van Dyke. Now free throw line Travis. And kicks it out for Schneider, 3 ball, no good. A little bit too strong.
Loose ball.
Spencer picks it up. 12 seconds. Tigers holding for the last shot. Here's Piercy, right wing, 3. That one is good.
Oh, my.
Allison Piercy hits the 3. Spirit Lake does not get a shot off, and that's the first half.
Wow.
So Spencer outscores Spirit Lake 14-9 in that second quarter after a 16-3 lead after the first quarter. And at half, it's the Tigers 30, the Indians 12. We are into our halftime show, which is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. And we will be back in 3 minutes.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
Spirit Lake girls and boys basketball. Our girls game right now is at the half. Spencer 30, Spirit Lake 12. And the Tigers raced out to a big lead after one, 16-3, and Spirit Lake didn't know what hit them coming off that bus there. And Spirit Lake settled down a little bit in that second quarter, but still a big lead for the Tigers.
Huge lead for Spencer. Anything and everything seemed to be going right for them at times in that first half. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really impressed with this Spencer team. They move the ball really well. Maybe I shouldn't be that impressed because, like I've talked about, they have so much returning experience. Yeah. But no, they're really impressing me here through this first half. And yet, the Indians, there was moments there where I thought, okay, you're just one big shot away from getting this down to single digits again. Now it's up to an 18-point lead, so they're going to have to do something different here in the second half, Scott. They're going to have to get something to go their way, in order to get this to go for them here in the second half.
Right.
But I think a lot of it just is credit to Spencer. The turnovers, I don't know what you got Spirit Lake for in the first half, but it's got to be a not so nice number.
Yeah, unofficially I have Spirit Lake at 13 turnovers.
Yeah, and I mean that's the kind of number you'd like to see, through an entire ball game.
Correct, right.
So, you know, that's high, and maybe they can get that corrected here in the second half. I think the biggest thing is, you know, just have a strong second half of basketball and get that press broke.
Yes.
Once you get that press broke, you can get your half-court offense set up and try to slow things down a little bit.
Easier said than done.
I agree.
But yes, that's the key. Spirit Lake 2, cold shooting 4 of 15 in that first half. Spencer 12 of 21. So some hot shooting for the Tigers, cold for Spirit Lake, and then you pair that up with turnovers as well. For Spencer, let's take a look at leading scorers. Haley Barnes with 9, Jada Piercy, Allison Piercy each with 7, Alexa Johnson 3, Maureen McDermott with 2, and Jarrah Merchant with 2. Spirit Lake was led by Fran Travis with 4, Taylor Schneider, Brooke Smith each with 3, and then Lindsey Grau with 2 for their 12 first half points. So that's what the stats look like here at half. Spencer leading 30-12 on the scoreboard in this Lakes Conference girls matchup. We'll take another break. We'll take a look at some other games going on tonight and preview the boys matchup. Let's do 2 minutes. Does that work for you, JJ?
Yep, that'll be fine.
Okay, 2 minutes and back to our halftime show on KUOO and Explore Okoboji Live Video.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
We got about 1:40 left to go before we start the second half, and Spirit Lake has yet to come out and warm up. So we got Spencer warming up, but Spirit Lake taking the extra time and talking things over before they head out here. Let's take a look at up. Esterville Lincoln Central is hosting Western Christian on Y100 tonight. We have Okoboji hosting Sibley Cheatham. Harris Lake Park is at MMCRU. Storm Lake St. Mary's at GTRA. Emmetsburg traveling down to Storm Lake. Sioux Central at Alta Aurelia. Newell Fonda at Pocahontas area. Girls and boys basketball tonight. In boys swimming, Spencer is at Carroll this evening. And there's some wrestling going on tonight. GTRA and Sibley Cheatham at Emmetsburg. Sioux Central, Pocahontas, and North Union at West Bend Mallard. So That's what's coming up tonight. Yeah, we can do that.
The other thing I was mentioning to you earlier in the game, Scott, is, we were talking about the difficulty of the Lakes Conference. Spencer sitting at number 13 in Class 4A, and we kind of talked about how I would be willing to bet Spencer has some fairly lofty goals given that early season ranking. Glenwood number 1 in 4A. Bishop Heelan, though, is back in 4A this year, and they're sitting at number 5. So, it won't be an easy road. It never is. 5A, Johnson, number 1, Sioux City East. The only team Spencer's lost to is ranked in 5A. And then this 3A. This 3A field. Oh, my. Unity, number 1, West Lyon 2, ELC 4, Cherokee 6, Sergeant Bluff Luton 7, Okoboji 14.
That's ridiculous.
And, we have quite a bit of 2A being represented as well. We can talk a little bit more about that throughout the broadcast here as we're getting set for the start of our second half here.
All right, very good. 30-12, Spencer girls on top. And Spencer in the white uniforms as you watch it on our live video feed. And now going on to the opposite bucket, Spear Lakes in the black with the red trim. Tigers start off with the basketball here in the second half. And looking to feed it down low, Behrens, who had a good first half turnaround jump shot. We got blocked inside by Smith, and they're going to call her for the foul. Coach Rogers not too happy about that. Thought there was a lot of leather there. I don't know. But they're going to get to Smith with a foul.
Well, okay.
And Behrens will be shooting 2.
30-12, and man, what a start for Spencer, huh?
Great start. 16-3 after that first quarter as Behrens hits the free throw. She now has double figures of 10.
Nobody's really in foul trouble for Spirit Lake.
No.
That's maybe the good news there.
And Haley Behrens makes them both, and it's now a 20-point lead for the Tigers. 32-12. Pass into the front court. Van Dyke kicks it out. Grau, long jumper, scores.
Got the 3 to go.
Yeah, they're going to say she got a 2.
Oh, okay.
They're going to say she had a foot on the line for 2.
It was close. I couldn't quite tell here right in front of us.
Spencer now working their offense and firing up a 3. Johnson, no good. Excellent box out down low by Van Dyke. Now looking to feed it down low. It's intercepted, turnover. And McDermott was the one that forced the turnover. And now we got a couple of players tying it up. And the possession arrow will stay with Spencer.
Okay.
Or no.
No, it's Spirit Lake. That's a turnover, yeah.
That's right. Spencer got the ball to start the half. Okay. My apologies there. 6:45 to go third quarter. 32-14 Spencer. Smith, nice little stop and go. Too strong. Van Dyke offense rebound, put back no, but a foul.
That'll be the first foul on Spencer. In the act of shooting, they're going to say it's on the floor.
Okay. They're going to get Behrens her second. Spear Lake inbounds. 32-14 Spencer. 6:35 left to go third quarter. And Spear Lake's going to fire up a 3 ball, and that one is money for Ella Turner.
Big 3 there for Spear Lake to cut that lead to 15. They're just hanging around, Scott.
32-17, yes. Still got a quarter and...
ton of time.
Yeah, ton of time. A quarter and 6 minutes here in the third quarter. And now Spear Lake will attempt to step up their defense here. And Spencer, now they're kind of slowing things down a little bit. They want to make sure they have a good possession.
Well, they've had a couple sloppy ones in a row here. Oh, and that's designed all the way.
Johnson gets fouled by Smith, and a hard foul.
And that's going to be some free throw opportunities coming up here.
Second foul on Brooke. And our coverage brought to you in part by Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, also by Consumers Lumber Company. And Johnson to the free throw line. And misses.
Reminder, if you're at home, you can watch at ExploreKaboji.com. Explore Kaboji on YouTube is a great way to watch if you got a mobile device. Or Explore Kaboji is also part of the CF video channel on Roku and Amazon Fire Stick. Free channel.
Yes, multiple ways to watch. I know our TV guy is watching. Douglas Pucci from New York.
TV critic, yeah.
Yes, our TV critic.
He loves to watch us.
So, and he's going to be celebrating a birthday tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday, Doug.
Yes, thanks for tuning in all the way from New York. And wherever you may be tuning in, we thank you.
Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa out of state. Or we got a stoppage of play here.
Okay, so one official did not see the tip, called it over and back. The official on the far side saw the tip.
The look from the one Piercy girl. I don't know which one it was, but she gave that was not a. She was what?
So
she was right. I mean,
they got it corrected.
That's the good thing.
And Behrens tries to throw baseline to Johnson in the corner, but when she did, yes, the basketball hit the out-of-bounds line.
That's great defense there by the Indians.
Yeah, they use they use the end line as another defender. And we're still at 32-17 here.
It's been that way for a little while.
Spencer on top with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers on top by 15. Spirit Lake trying to cut into that deficit. Van Dyke looking to get her going. She kicks in the corner for Turner. And now Schneider at the top. Head fake. Drives to her left. It's cut off. Now goes into the paint and draws the foul. Good drive by Taylor Schneider.
Excellent job. Some free throws on the way here.
And they're going to whistle Alexa Johnson with the personal. Spencer coach Matt Stevenson wants to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 32-17 Spencer. 4:40 left to go third quarter, and we are back in 1 minute.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well. People that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
After the timeout, Taylor Schneider will hit a free throw. And she's got 4, all of her points at the stripe tonight. Taylor, second free throw. And that is good as well. 32-19. Spencer got out to a 13-point lead in that first quarter. And now we're at 13 points again.
They led by as much as 18.
Right. So Spencer 32-19. 4:20 to go third quarter. And the Tigers, 3 ball. Johnson on the wing. Spencer has been cold here.
They've been cold, and Spirit Lake's played better defense, too.
Schneider now passing it off as they work it around to Turner. Back to Schneider, drives baseline, got a step on Piercy, tries to feed it in, does feed it in. Van Dyke got fouled.
Very nicely done. Here again, they're using that size a little bit underneath. Is that foul number 3 on Spencer?
Yep, and the second on Johnson.
Okay.
Well, that's going to send Molly Van Dyke at the line. She has not hit a point tonight, and it's still scoreless. Spirit Lake would like to get her going.
Very much so. Because I do think that's an area that they can, perhaps win a battle with if they can slow it down and pound it inside a little bit more. But she can cut it to 12 here.
Second free throw, and that one is good. So it is down to 12, 32-20 Spencer. 4 minutes to go third quarter. Lakes Conference girls basketball, and Spencer throws it away.
Wow. And Coach Matt Stevenson just called the timeout. And now here comes the press. That's been Spencer's best weapon, no doubt about it.
Spirit Lake breaks it, though. Schneider brings the ball up the floor. Now she's trapped in the corner, but gets it to Van Dyke. Over Behrens. She scores the bucket, plus she draws the foul.
And we're down to a 10-point game. And it could be single digits here momentarily.
32-22. Big comeback right now for Spirit Lake. Third foul on Haley Behrens, the Tigers' leading scorer.
Well, we kind of mentioned how Spencer has improved from a year ago, but right now, a year ago, Spirit Lake does not make this sort of a game out of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
They would have just gone away a year ago. They've come a long ways.
32-22. Spencer's lead is 10. Nice drive to the rack by the Tigers, and getting her own rebound was Jara Merchant. She draws a foul.
Yeah, very nicely done. Sticking with it there by Jara Merchant. Indians now with 3 fouls, and that's on, let's see.
Van Dyke.
Van Dyke, 3 on Molly.
Yep.
Got to be careful.
Merchant at the line, shooting 2. Free throw is good. Rolled around a little bit. Coming into the contest, Mateo Lowe for Spencer, Fran Travis for Spirit Lake.
Merchant, a 50% free throw shooter on this young season. Although we're, 2 weeks in? 2.5 weeks?
Yeah, that's hard to
How?
It's going to go fast, JJ. Second free throw is no good. And the ball is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Spencer. They get an offensive rebound. Allison Piercy hauls in the O board. And Merchant drives in, and she scores the bucket.
What a drive, huh?
And now back up to 13 again, 35-22.
Spirit Lake has got to get this ball up the floor.
It's going to be...
May need to call a timeout, and that's what Coach Todd Rogers says. I want time. Good decision. You got this down to 13. You don't want to see this start to grow again. Quick timeout here.
Yes, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and I think we'll just keep it here for right now. Matt Stevenson he's like, hey, is that a 10-second? No, the Spirit Lake coach called a timeout just in time. So, but with that timeout, I believe Spirit Lake has maybe 1 left. They haven't kept track on the scoreboard, but I know Spirit Lake had to take a bunch of them in that first quarter. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by the Hut Bar and Grill, also by MHR Insurance, and by Jurdy Collision Center. 35-22 Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer, it looked like they were potentially going to, set up a situation where they were going to get some easy points off of turnovers again. But Spirit Lake wisely gets a timeout. Now they break the press.
Spirit Lake with the basketball.
Missed shot there, and a rebound goes to Spencer. Tigers driving in. Shot up for Piercy. No. Rebound Spirit Lake. Here comes Schneider and the Indians racing back the other way. Don't want to let Spencer set anything up defensively. Now driving in Schneider. Layup, no. Oh, there was another good opportunity. That's going to go off of actually Fran Travis. And it will be Spencer basketball leading 35-22, 2:24 to go third quarter.
Okay. Trying to get...
And we lost our radio feed here.
Yeah.
Well, we're just it's get the kinks out night here.
Yes, it is.
You don't have to call the game together, so naturally we would have the technological issues. And Scott, if you need to sneak away and go to a phone broadcast, go ahead and do that. And there's a drive that won't go for Spencer. Rebound Spirit Lake. Quickly up ahead they go to Grau. And, just about threw it away. Smith will get it up top. Now here's the 3 attempt. Got her to go, did Smith. Big three-pointer there. Cuts that lead back to 10. 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. Spencer driving in. And whistle. Fouled. There was, let's see, McDermott. They're going to say it's a foul on the floor. 4th foul on the Indians with 1:32 to go here in the quarter. And it's the 2nd foul on Ella Turner. And they'll inbound it here, will the Tigers. Up by 10. They've led by as much as 18. Let's see if that Spirit Lake defense can come away with another stop, or if Spencer can kind of erase this drought. In the half court, it hasn't necessarily been great at times here this half. Here's a drive ball poked loose, picking it back up there is Merchant. We got a whistle, and it'll be Spencer ball on the jump ball with 1:04 to go here in the quarter. And they'll inbound here. Shot up, no. Rebound goes to the Indians. Now they'll shoot a 3 on the other end. Got her to go. Oh, man. We got a game here.
Who was that?
3-pointer by Stella Donkersloot, Scott.
All right, I believe we're back on KUOO. So
it's like I said, it's technical issues night. We got a foul here. Jump ball is called with 41 seconds to go here in the quarter. 35-28, Spencer. Spirit Lake with the ball here.
Man, what a comeback by the Indians.
Absolutely excellent. Schneider will try to bring it up here against the pressure. Now Smith gets it up. Schneider drives into the lane. Ball on the floor is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Spencer.
All right, so we got
seconds.
26 seconds. JJ, thank you for filling in.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Running the camera, doing some play-by-play.
Don't tell the other video people that I managed to pull that all off right there.
Okay, I'll keep that.
That was scary.
Smith, step back 3, left side. She's feeling it. No good. Okay.
And that's going to go against Spirit Lake. I think it's going to be a shove on the rebound. I mean, it's one of those good aggressive fouls, but that's going to be foul number 5 on Spirit Lake. 4 fouls on Spencer. Spirit Lake's cut this lead to 7, though, Scott.
Right. And it was the 3rd foul, by the way, on Taylor Schneider. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on that.
Be careful.
Spencer getting across midcourt and then slows it up.
5 seconds.
35-28 Tigers driving inside and out of bounds, and it's going to be off the knee of McDermott.
We got 1.8 on the clock here. So Spirit Lake's going to have to be real quick here. See if you can't get somebody that'll go long, and Spencer's instead going to get a turnover, and that's the end of the quarter.
Okay, but quite the comeback for Spirit Lake as they outscore Spencer 16-5 in that 3rd quarter. Spencer leads 35-28. Should be a good 4th quarter. It's coming up, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Dang it.
What happened?
Oh, just your
35-28 in favor of the Tigers, but quite the comeback there for Spirit Lake. 3 ball was working. They started playing some defense. Spencer got a little sloppy. And then Spirit Lake, it was just a perfect recipe to get themselves back within 7.
Yeah, they playing really hard there in that 3rd quarter, Scott. Spencer's going to get the ball here to start the 4th quarter, and I think they need some points here on this first possession.
They have 1 field goal in that 3rd quarter, and that was a 2 by Jarrah Merchant. They were held to 5 points in the 3rd quarter. And now a steal. Spirit Lake has a steal, and now Smith is all alone. She lobs it to Schneider, who scores the layup.
5-point game.
We're down to 5, JJ. 35-30.
Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. I wanted a good game here tonight, and we've got one.
Piercy, teardrop, no.
Oh, looked good.
Rebound, Spirit Lake.
Ooh, and Schneider traveled.
That is, yep.
Oh, and that was just one of those, she's just trying to get ahead of that press. Just got a little too fast.
Little too fast. She caught it and just took that extra step before she could dribble. So a turnover gives it right back to the Tigers. We got ourselves a great game here in the Lakes Conference. Part 1 of our doubleheader. They get it inside. Behrens missed it. Good contact down low for Spirit Lake. No foul. Rebound Van Dyke. Indians with the ball. Down by 5. They get it across midcourt at 7:08 left to go fourth quarter. Van Dyke kicks it out. Smith corner. 3 ball. That one is good.
Oh, my.
Here we go. 35-33. Todd Rogers is happy. Spirit Lake fans are happy. Timeout on the floor. Matt Stevenson not happy for Spencer. It's down to 2, and we'll take a break. We're back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Okoboji Live Video.
Taste the Islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
(35-33), and Spirit Lake has come all the way back. Down by, you said at one point, 18, I believe.
Yep, 18 was the number I had.
For most of the game, it was hovering around that 13-point mark.
Yep.
But now it's a 2-point game, 35-33. Spencer with the lead and the ball. They have 5 points in the second half, only 1 made field goal.
Well, and it's because they've had to play in the half court, Scott. They haven't been able to get the easy steals, and that's going to be what here? Foul on Spirit Lake?
They're going to say a push from behind as Jada Piercy was driving, and Schneider was, okay, they did not give it to Schneider. That's good for Spirit Lake.
Ella Turner gets her 3rd.
If it was Schneider, that would have been her 4th.
And a free throw is good. Spencer just needed something, anything. And to at least get the free throw there, it makes them feel like, at least it's going to be a good possession.
Second free throw, and she makes them. Jada Piercy.
Yeah, Spencer, I feel like, that's a person you want to have the ball in her hands.
For sure.
When the game gets tight like that.
37-33, Spencer with the lead. Donkersloot drives baseline, cut off by Behrens. Good defense.
Be careful.
Van Dyke, and now getting it to Schneider, who is cutting on the baseline, and Schneider draws contact.
Foul number 5 on Spencer.
Now let's see who they whistle here. Second one on
Allison Piercy.
Okay. Schneider to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw, good. 37-34 Spencer.
Hey, we've got a score update.
Okay.
It's 32-32 between Okoboji and
Sibley
Cheatham, yeah.
Second free throw good, Schneider. We got a 2-point ball game here, so we got some good games across our family of stations tonight. That Sibley Cheatham Boji game is on Y100. 6:15 to go, fourth quarter here at the field house, and Spirit Lake forces a turnover. Indians with the basketball, a chance to tie it or take the lead. They get it into Van Dyke, or they try to, and it's kicked out of bounds by Spencer. So 6:06. Got a message from Tim P. Says games start at 6 this year.
Maybe you and I are we are off the mark on that. We got it on the air.
We got it.
Well, we had a few technical issues this evening, but we've worked them out. And thank you so much to Michael and everybody
I guess I was just always used to the 6:15 mark.
I am too.
6 always used to be War Eagle Conference.
Yes.
And I
like the 6. I'm not opposed to it.
Right. Okay. All right.
Indians can score here and tie it, Scott, or take the lead.
Van Dyke kicks it out. Near steal by Spencer. Now the Tigers have turned up their defensive pressure. They try to lob it in. Van Dyke, they do. Over the defense. She misses underneath. Bunny. Offensive rebound. Put back is good. We are tied.
New game.
We are tied 37-37, 5:25 fourth quarter. All the momentum to the Indians here in this girls' game. Piercy thought about a 3, but good defense by Spirit Lake. Passing it over to McDermott.
I thought she should have shot it. She had an open look.
Back out to Allison Piercy. Now Jada Piercy. She starts to drive, goes baseline, scores the bucket.
Gutsy.
And Jada Piercy, what a drive. Spencer back up by 2. Smith drives inside. Nice give and go. Van Dyke scores the bucket.
We stay tied.
39-39. What a game here at the Fieldhouse.
Great pass.
Huge pass. Spencer ball. 4:40 to go. Piercy long 3. No good. And nobody going for the rebound. Now Smith finally corrals it. And JJ, Spirit Lake has an opportunity for a lead.
The first time tonight.
Who would have thought being down 16-3 after the first quarter?
And down by 18 at halftime?
Missed on the baseline by Schneider.
Don't foul.
Rebound
Spencer. To do that.
4:15 to go fourth quarter. Spencer, Spirit Lake. Glad to have you along for this girls' game. KUOO and Explorer Koboji live video. This will be a fun one to go back and watch.
You got it. And somebody needs to make a play here for Spencer. And also draw contact if you're Spencer. Get to the line. Spirit Lake's in a little bit more foul trouble as far as the starters are concerned.
Johnson got free. Kicks it out. McDermott nearly lost it out of bounds. We're at 3:45 to go, fourth quarter. Tied at 39.
Indians faithful are cheering on that defense. Loose ball.
They get it into Piercy.
Turnover.
Piercy lost it on the end line, and it's out of bounds.
Wow.
Spirit Lake basketball 3:33 to go in the fourth quarter, tied at 39.
Well, I don't want to sound like we were, we had given up on Spirit Lake in the first half, but we just kind of knew that this Spencer team was still very, very good. And, we knew that they had made improvements from a year ago, big-time improvements, but tonight now they're proving they've really made improvements.
I mean, Spencer had an 18-point lead at one point. Smith in the corner, 3-ball, no. Rebound. Oh, and it sure looked like Schneider was being held.
Okay, and they're going to say it is Spirit Lake basketball. Spencer's the last one to touch it.
I think they gave them the benefit of the doubt there because they missed a call as Schneider was going in the corner, and she kind of got held there. So the officials say last touch Spencer. Spirit Lake ball. Schneider gets the inbounds. At the top, goes to her left, free throw line cut off, back outside, Donkersloot. Head fake to the top, right side now as they work it around to Smith. And we got a whistle away from the ball, offensive foul. Ooh, they're going to call Van Dyke with the elbow.
Swung the old elbow. That'll happen once in a while. Seventh foul, but
it's an offensive foul.
I don't think they can shoot the 1-and-1 on the offensive foul on number 7, can they?
No, they cannot. No, offensive foul. No 1-and-1.
Nope. And the officials are, the scorer's table is going to chat with him about that, and so he'll say, yep, you're right, ball underneath the hoop.
Everybody's still learning, so.
Well, it's the first half of the year yet, you know.
But that is of note because Van Dyke picked up her 4th. And she has really come on here in the second half. We're tied at 39, and now we got 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Spencer now has the basketball.
Almost stolen.
JJ, here's a stat for you. The Tigers have been held to 9 second half points.
And only 9 it remains.
9. Can you believe that?
Wow.
After scoring 30 in the first half.
Well, how many of them were off of turnovers in that first half? They don't have the turnovers here in the second half. Spirit Lake's taking care of the basketball.
2:25 to go.
That's the difference.
Into Van Dyke. Kicks it out. Turner. And fires it up. 3-ball. No. Spirit Lake still without a lead in this contest.
But we're still tied at 39.
2:15 to go. Spencer basketball. Near steal by Donkersloot, but Piercy's got it. She passes into the corner.
Uh-oh, nobody guarded her.
And getting free, scoring the easy bucket. Maddie Maroney for a huge 2, her first.
The defenders followed Piercy and then just left Maroney by herself.
Here comes Taylor Schneider, who goes up and draws contact.
So she can tie it here on some charity stripe shots.
The intensity is picked up.
Well, it's been a while since we've had a girls' game between these two be this close, this late. I mean, last year, the second time around, Spirit Lake definitely competed, but Spencer was in pretty firm control. This one, it's anybody's game. Makes the first.
Schneider makes the first, 41-40. Second free throw for Taylor Schneider, who has had a great second half. And this one is no good. Rebound, Spencer. Tigers lead by 1. 41-40. Minute 45 to go in the fourth quarter. Spencer driving inside, then kicks it out. Piercy moves it around. Back to the top for Jada. This is Jada Piercy. Free throw line, she's going to turn on the Jets, goes up, draws the foul. Little reach in. This might be on Taylor. That'd be her fourth. Nope, they do not.
8th team foul here.
They're going to give it to Brooke Smith, her second.
Okay.
Piercy hits the free throw. She's been clutch here in the fourth quarter.
That's been the player that Spencer's been able to go to, and she's just kind of said, all right, I'll put this on my shoulders and make something happen here.
Second free throw is good. She makes them both. She has 6 points in the fourth quarter, 13 for the game. 43-40. Spencer's up by 3. Minute 25 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Spirit Lake has it. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch, Tigers.
I'm a little surprised we're not seeing a little more aggressive pressure from Spencer, because that was the key to them building that lead. And they've kind of just settled for getting back into the half court.
Turner has it for Spirit Lake. Smith thought about taking the 3, pulls up, baseline jumper, scores. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Brooke Smith.
1 point game again.
We're back to 1.
A minute to go. Still an eternity. You don't have to foul if you're Spirit Lake.
And they don't foul. And now we're under a minute. And Spirit Lake running. They have never had the lead tonight. They trail 43-42. Timeout, Todd Rogers.
Like the decision.
Let's see. He's going to go full, so we're going to take a 30-second break here. More Lakes Conference girls basketball on KUOO.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
We have a ball game here at the Fieldhouse.
Darn right we do.
Spencer 43, Spirit Lake 42. The Indians have come all the way back from down 16-3 after the first quarter, and at one point trailed by 18.
This is what we wanted to see to start the Lakes Conference season, and Spirit Lake's got the ball here, Scott.
Indians have yet to have a lead in this contest. And we're at 52.8 on the clock.
Man, that last possession for Spencer, they rushed that shot, and I thought, you need to slow it down here. You get a lead under a minute to go. You just have to kind of milk that.
Indians inbound, down by 1, 50 seconds to go. Smith has it. Passing left side, Schneider. Top, Donkersloot. Back in the corner for Smith. We're at 40 seconds, down by 1. Spirit Lake's down by 1. Smith in the paint, dumps it off to Van Dyke on the block, kicks it over. Here's Schneider back to Smith, 33 seconds.
They got to do something with it.
Spencer still up 1, 43, 42, 26 seconds. Donkersloot inside Van Dyke, draws the double team, now triple team, kicks it back out. Smith, Donkersloot, 20 seconds. Spencer still up 1. Donkersloot has the ball. Schneider, 14 seconds. Smith, baseline. Spencer, good defense. 11 seconds. Smith tries baseline. Cut off, tries to kick it out. Throw it away. Turnover, 6 seconds. And now Spirit Lake's got a foul. Indians got a foul. Spencer is playing keep away, and it comes with the foul at .4 on the clock.
Wow.
Spencer's going to come out of this one with a victory.
Great defense by Spencer there in the final 30 seconds. And Spirit Lake, somebody has to attack the basket there. Man, oh man.
53 seconds went off the clock.
Maureen McDermott will shoot, is it a 1-and-1 here? Yes. Makes the first. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you want her to make another one here because there's a chance that it might be a three-point sort of thing here. And this is a good decision. Spencer head coach Matt Stevenson calls a timeout here, a quick timeout.
We're going to keep it here for .4 on the clock.
Yeah, good decision.
Spencer 44,
man,
Spirit Lake
Indians,
42.
Nobody shot it. And there was, they quickly collapsed on Van Dyke, but when you got 3 people get on you, somebody's open.
Yeah.
Somebody's open somewhere there and just could not find the girl who was open. But I tell you what, credit Spencer.
Yeah.
They made the plays when they needed to escape here tonight.
Yeah.
But here again, another sign that now I think you can maybe argue there is a 4th team that's going to compete here at the top of this Lakes, and it's this Spirit Lake team.
I agree.
They looked really good here in the second half. And really from quarter 2 onward, they've looked pretty good here.
Second free throw coming up for McDermott. Spencer up by 2, .4 on the clock, so there's not much. McDermott will miss it. Smith, there you can't dribble there. And she did not get the shot off in time. It was missed anyways. But Spencer survives a Lakes Conference battle with Spirit Lake. The Tigers were held to 14 second-half points.
Wow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Spirit Lake, 30 second-half points.
Yeah, gutsy effort all around.
They nearly pull off the comeback, but Spencer wins 44-42. What a ball game. And we are into our postgame, and our postgame show is brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Norland and Dr. Cornwall. We will take a look back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Koboji live video.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Final score, Spencer 44, Spirit Lake 42, girls basketball, and the Tigers hold on for their first Lakes Conference victory.
What a game here tonight. What a tale of two halves, huh?
Oh, yeah. Spencer had a 16-3 lead after the first quarter, at one point up 18 points, 30-12 at halftime. And then Spencer, their lead started to dwindle. Spirit Lake started making a huge comeback. They outscored Spencer 16-5 in the third quarter to go down by 7. And then they outscore them 14-9 in the fourth quarter. They do not have a shot at the end there with a chance to take the lead. And Spencer forced a turnover. Then the Tigers got fouled, hit a free throw, and that's how we end up at 44-42. So Spencer holds on. What a game, though. And the Tigers led by Jada Piercy with 13 points, Haley Behrens with 11, Allison Piercy 7, Jara Merchant 5, Alexa Johnson 3, Maureen McDermott with 3, and Maddie Maroney with 2. Spirit Lake led by Brooke Smith with 11, Taylor Schneider 10, Molly Van Dyke had a good second half with 7. Also Lindsey Grau and Fran Travis with 4, Stella Donkersloot and Ella Turner with 3. So the comeback comes up a little bit short for Spirit Lake, but a valiant effort. And I'm sure when Todd Rogers talks about the game, wants a better start to the first half.
Yes, and this game doesn't get this close a year ago.
Yeah.
Huge growth for this Spirit Lake team when you think about compared to a year ago. They are now able to compete, I think, in their minds with the top teams in the Lakes Conference. That's a good sign for them moving forward. And they need to be able to do that because Class 3A, as we mentioned earlier, is just a dogfight.
It's going to be tough. Spencer's 5-1, 1-0 in the conference. And Spencer, coming up for them, they will be taking on Western Christian Friday. Spirit Lake falls to 2-3, 0-1. They'll have a quick turnaround Sheldon on Thursday. Let's get into our pregame for our boys. If you're ready, JJ,
I am ready.
On the video, we had a chance to catch up with the coaches. Paul Brown, you caught up with Coach Petzenhauser from Spencer. We've got the Spencer boys at 2-1, the Spirit Lake boys at 1-1. So we'll hear those coaches' interviews next. Our pregame sponsor is Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Right now, we're going to talk boys basketball with Spirit Lake coach Paul Brown. And, Coach, thanks for being with us today.
Hey, Scott. Thanks for having me.
Paul, let's talk about the matchup. You had a very busy couple of days here. Thursday, MLC Floyd Valley, and then Friday you traveled to Orange City to take on Unity Christian. And let's talk about that matchup Friday. Unity would get you 50-43. Looks like a really good game. Unity, usually pretty physical, pretty good, solid squad.
Yeah, absolutely. They were exactly how you just explained them. Really look to attack the basket hard. Maybe aren't the best basketball talent school, but they play hard for a full 32 minutes, and they keep attacking the basket really hard, play great defense. So it was a hard-fought battle. Their defense gave us some fits early. I was really proud with how our guys battled back. We could have just rolled over and kind of given up when we got down, about 20 early there in the first half. But no, they fought back and made it a game towards the end there.
Paul, any individuals for you that might have stood out in the game, or maybe when you made a surge in that second half?
Yeah, when we kind of made that surge, we did a really good job of working inside out. Tyler Voss, after a really good game on Thursday, maybe struggled a little bit more on Friday, but he did a really good job when he got the ball in the post, looking for cutters from there, and then really kind of sparked our run there at the end as Caden Hassel made a couple threes down the stretch. But really, it was a full team effort. We forced some turnovers, got some easy looks, so it was a full team effort down the stretch there.
Paul, you play back-to-back teams from the Orange City area. We know how good that talent can be. Obviously, you would have loved to have won the Unity Christian game, but you got to feel good about where your squad is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's with a really young team. I hate to keep hitting the nail on the head, but we only have one returning guy with varsity playing time, and we were in two very close games. I was just really happy with our guys, how going through the end of game scenarios, they really haven't been through that on the varsity end. So just really excited how they were able to sustain the lead on Thursday and then make the comeback today. It's pretty impressive as a young group.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Gives you some confidence heading into next week. And next week, a whole new beast awaits because you'll start some conference action, and Tuesday you'll head down to Spencer and play at the Fieldhouse. That's a tough place, and we know Spencer's got some athletes and the Petzenhauser kid, and it's gonna be a tough matchup.
Yeah, definitely. We know them very well. They know us really well. You hit the nail on the head. Fieldhouse, it's a tough place to play. It always seems like we have some sort of off shooting night there, but I expect a really hard fought battle. Petzenhauser kid, he's really good, so we got to do whatever we can to try to slow him down and make sure the other guys don't go off on us on the other end.
Yeah, kind of a weird week next week where you play Tuesday, Thursday, and Thursday you host Sheldon. So what do you know about them?
Yeah, they played MOC early in the week this week, so we got their film from Coach Mason, and they're a really good group, really well coached. Got a really good big kid that can shoot it, so it'll be another tough, hard-fought battle. That's perks being in the Lakes Conference, I guess. You got to be ready to play any night of the week, sometimes back-to-back, sometimes on weird days. But we also are able to see a lot of really good competition with that as well. So, another really tough week, but excited what lays ahead of us.
Okay, very good. Well, best of luck Tuesday. We'll be there for the broadcast, and appreciate the time here this morning. Looking forward to catching up with you next week.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. And that is Spirit Lake boys basketball coach Paul Brown.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
The pregame show is sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare. Joining us, Spencer boys head basketball coach Corey Petzenhauser. Coach, thanks for your time as always.
Appreciate you having me.
Well, let's talk about your nice win last night against Emmetsburg, 64-31. Take us through that game.
Yeah, in the first quarter, it was really kind of back and forth to start the game. Emmetsburg did a nice job of really coming out and kind of knocking down some shots early, and we were able to, kind of match that through the first half of the first quarter, and we were able to kind of turn things up a little bit then, late in the first and heading into the second quarter, and defensively we were really able to get out and create some havoc and cause some turnovers and get out in transition, and so we go into halftime up 20, 34-14, and we came out in the third quarter again, and we were able to kind of maintain that same defensive effort, and we were able to really stretch that lead, and we were able to, with about 2 minutes to go in the third, get that game to the 35-point margin where we had running clock, and we were fortunate we were able to sit all of our starters basically the last 10 minutes of the game, and get some young guys in and give them a chance to play at the varsity level for a good solid quarter, and hopefully that rest will allow us to be ready to go tonight.
Who were the leaders for you last night?
Owen Olson led us offensively. I think he had 16, he had a tough opener at East a week ago, but these last two games he's really come on and had two nice games back to back now, and Carter and Evan Schmidt were both in double figures with him last night. I think Carter had 13 and Schmidt I think had 11, and through 3 games those two guys have been super consistent, and they've been really efficient. I think my assistant sent me a stat last night after the game that between Owen and Carter and Riley DeWitt and Schmitty, I think they went 18 of 21 from the floor last night for 47 combined points. So those 4 guys all were really good last night, and they're really 4 of our leaders that help carry our team.
Absolutely, and it's got to be nice to have 4 or 5 options because you're going to need them all at some point during the year.
Yeah, that's really been kind of the calling card of this team early on here is that they've been super unselfish and they're great at sharing the basketball, and we've had 4 guys that have been in double figures at different points. Devin Dirks had 15 on Saturday at Sioux Central, and he's a kid that's capable of consistently knocking down shots, and Riley DeWitt has really kind of taken the role of being distributor early on, but we've encouraged him to try to score the ball more. So we know that the more weapons that we can put out on the floor, the more threats that we can have, the more options that gives us, and it just makes us that much more difficult to defend.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your opponent for tonight in Spirit Lake. Obviously, you guys in Spirit Lake are familiar with each other, but this is a relatively new squad for Spirit Lake, so tell me your thoughts on this Indians team.
Yeah, experience from last year, it looks like they're a group that still plays extremely hard. I mean, I don't think that's changed with Paul. It looks like some Princeton-style offensive principles there, and the spacing and the back cuts and the ball screens and the dribble handoffs. They really do a good job of moving the ball side to side and trying to get your defense on the move and making good, hard, strong cuts. And they've got some guys it looks like that can step out to the arc and knock it down from the perimeter. So defensively, it's going to be a challenge for us to make sure that we're being disciplined and we're in the proper positioning. And then, on the other end of the floor, it looks like they're kind of being multiple, playing a lot of different types of defenses with some full court pressure, half court zone, half court man, some pressure man in the half court, some sagging man in the half court. So our kids will have to be prepared and do a good job of recognizing what they're in so we can attack it.
First of 2 conference games to kick off your conference portion of the schedule this week, and tell me your overall thoughts before you've played a conference game, what you think may happen conference-wise this year.
Well, I think it's going to be really good again. Obviously we've got Western Christian sitting there as the defending 2A state champions with almost everybody back. I've seen Esterville on film in our prep for Sioux Central, and looks like they're playing much more fast this year, and they're explosive with the players that they've got. Cherokee's probably going to start 5 seniors. Storm Lake is going to have a bunch of seniors. So I really do think it's a case where anybody could probably beat anybody on any given night. So that makes for a fun conference race, makes for an exciting season, and it's from a coaching standpoint. It's exciting because that you're going to have your team prepared each night out, and they're going to have to show up and perform each night to get a win.
Absolutely. Coach, always a pleasure to chat with you. Good luck tonight and with the rest of your season, okay?
Thanks, JJ. Appreciate your coverage.
You bet. That's Coach Corey Petzenhauser, Spencer Boys head coach, joining us on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare, and more coming up on KUOO.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Well, our pregame is over, and now we are getting set for the boys' game, part 2. Yes.
Well, if it's half as exciting as the girls' game, we've succeeded tonight, Scott.
That's true. Great interview with Corey Petzenhauser of Spencer and Paul Brown of Spirit Lake. We appreciate their comments as we get ready for our boys' contest. And if you're just joining us, our girls' game was won by Spencer 44-42. They held off a late surge by Spirit Lake. Well, this boys' game has Spencer at 2-1, and Spencer has won 2 in a row. They beat Sioux Central 69-51. They beat Emmetsburg 64-31 last night. They lost to Sioux City East in their season opener, 80-58. Sioux City East is usually really good.
I don't know if I've seen a boys, like an AP poll or anything like that yet. I don't think that's happened.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
And if it has, I haven't seen it. But Spencer, that's not a loss you need to be concerned about.
Well, we got
they're talking about their big video screen here at the field house here in Spencer, and I think they're mentioning some of the sponsors who made that a reality here today. It is a really cool screen. If those of you watching here on the video, I'll kind of give you a little taste of it over there in the far corner, and it works in that spot.
It works great.
There was a lot in this gym to begin with, but it works over there, and you're seeing more and more of that all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, and actually last Friday was in Grettinger, which, by the way,
oh man,
that gym over there is fantastic.
That might be the best 1A size gym in the state.
Oh, it is. It is beautiful. If you got a night free, just go over there. Even if you're if you don't know anybody on any of the teams, just go in there and take in a wrestling meet or a basketball game and just experience that atmosphere over there, because it is fantastic. And they actually have 2 of those boards, 1 on each side, and they are great. So plus various other amenities. So Grettinger's good. Spencer is good. And now a round of applause for those making that happen here. And there's the AD Taylor Chapman. So
yes.
Back to our boys' game. As I mentioned, Spencer 2-1. Spirit Lake is 1-1. They started off the season winning MLC Floyd Valley 64-58, and then a real gutsy effort on the road at Unity Christian, lost 50-43.
Yeah, Unity Christian always a very, very quality basketball program. As far as this matchup is concerned, last 31 games, it's Spirit Lake 18-13, but in recent memory, like you said, Spencer's won some games here recently. They've found ways. They won 62-59 the second time around last year. Spirit Lake won the first game 66-64. The previous year they split. Spencer won the 2 years prior to that, and then prior to that, Spirit Lake had gone on kind of a long run there with the Kriener era and that sort of thing.
But Brown and
it'll be interesting to see. I think here's another good test for this young Spirit Lake team that's fairly inexperienced tonight. So,
all right, Spirit Lake going to start off with Caden Hassel, Riley Reynolds, Tyler Voss, Braden Teesfeld, and Justin Ham. Spirit Lake coached by Paul Brown, and once again 1-1 conference opener. Spencer, Owen Olson, Riley DeWitt, Carter Petzenhauser, Devin Dirks, and Evan Schmidt. Spencer's 2-1. Head coach Corey Petzenhauser, and their conference opener as well.
Should be a fun one here tonight. There's quite a few names I recognize returning there on that Spencer roster, and I'm sure they're thinking we've got some, definite building blocks to work with here this season. Both coaches have kind of said the Lakes Conference runs through Western Christian until it doesn't.
Yes.
That's a fair analysis, I think.
I would agree.
And the other school that I'm really interested to see what happens is Esterville Lincoln Central.
Yeah.
There's a lot of returning talent there. it could be interesting.
Spencer is going to jump up with Evan Schmidt in the white uniform. Spirit Lake going to jump up with Tyler Voss in the gray with the black lettering. And at 7:41, the ball's in the air and the tap controlled by the Spencer Tigers. And we are underway and driving baseline, scoring quickly, Owen Olsen.
Great drive to the basket, wasting no time there at all.
And Spencer up 2-0. Just 17 seconds into our first quarter. Let's see what Spirit Lake does on their opening possession of this boys game. And lost the handle on it. That will be a turnover. No, not quite yet. Spirit Lake still has it.
Couldn't quite hang on to it there, could Spencer, but good effort. Now the Indians get another opportunity here.
On the low block, then they go back outside the circle for Teesfeld.
Ooh,
and
offensive foul.
A charge on Tyler Voss.
Tough. Good job of getting set underneath. I didn't see which Tigers player that was, but I liked the cut to the basket, but just a little too out of control there.
So that'll go back to the Tigers up 2-0. This is the conference opener for both teams. Spencer Spirit Lake. Tigers trying to feed it inside, thrown away. That's going to be a turnover. Spirit Lake basketball. 1 minute gone by.
Reynolds that got a hand in there.
Spencer 2, Spirit Lake 0.
Riley's about the only kid with any real returning experience for Spirit Lake on this squad.
In the corner, 3-ball. That's a rainbow 3, and that one is splashed in by Justin Ham.
I like. Yeah, you got a stoppage of play here.
And we got a whistle, and Paul Brown does not like the call.
No.
He does not agree with the push on Spirit Lake. Riley Reynolds his first. Spencer ball. 3-ball. Petzenhauser. Good. He elevated up over the defense and scored it.
And that's a name, if you heard the pregame interview, Coach Paul Brown said, I'm ready for that kid to retire, and he meant that in as nice a way as you possibly could, saying,
yes,
you know, he's been a thorn for us.
For a lot of teams.
Yes.
It's just a good quality basketball player in Carter Petzenhauser. Spirit Lake trying to answer from the free throw line. That's a missed shot by Caden Hassel. Rebound Tigers. Spencer running quickly all the way to the floor or all the way to the rack. Olsen, no. Rebound Indians. Spirit Lake goes coast to coast. Layup, no. Put back, yes, by Voss.
Tied at 5.
We've played 2 minutes in the opening quarter. Lakes Conference boys basketball. Scott Nolte, Jason Jacobs. We got Michael back at the studios. Mary got us started. We thank them for being a part of our broadcast as well. Spencer drives inside. Little floater from the lefty. No. Offensive rebound. Putback is in by Evan Schmidt. The pace is fast and furious.
I like it.
7-5 Spencer. 5:30 to go opening quarter. Spirit Lake basketball. Reynolds will chuck up a 3, and that misses.
Yeah, that one was just not quite on the mark there for Riley. And we'll see a new player here check in for Spirit Lake. Will Graves, a sophomore. I'll tell you what, the second time I've seen the Spirit Lake team, and I've seen some good minutes out of that Will Graves off the bench, Scott.
Okay. Well, you saw him against MLC.
Yeah.
So.
I was impressed for a team that had virtually nobody coming back. Thought they played really hard and got a nice win. Nice drive here.
Petzenhauser for 2.
Yeah, gotta be aware of where that kid is and what he's doing at all times if you're Spirit Lake.
9-5. Spencer with the lead at 4:50 to go opening quarter boys basketball. Spirit Lake works it around. Yeah, Spirit Lake graduating such a talented senior group last year and made it all the way to that sub-state against Western.
Well, one thing that Riley Reynolds said in the postgame last week after MLC is he said, yeah, they're all new to varsity, but he said, but they're not new to each other. This group's been playing together for a long time. Nice cut.
And a nice finger roll layup scored by Justin Ham.
And time called here.
Corey Petzenhauser calls the time. 4:24 to go first quarter. 9-7 Spencer. Good ball game. Good start. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
.424 left to go in the first quarter of boys basketball. Spencer 9, Spirit Lake 7.
They're going to set up a full court press here.
Tigers break it. And now turning on the Jets, going all the way to the rack, Owen Olson.
He wasted no time at all.
Well, nobody picked him up. Nobody stepped in.
You got to chase after him, guys. That's something this young team will learn.
11-7. Spencer now back up by 4. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Spirit Lake gets it on the low block. Petzenhauser pokes it away. Might have got a piece of the arm, though. And a foul. Carter, his first.
And team foul number 1 as well.
Try to come around and swat at it, but got a piece of the arm as well.
And it will be Spirit Lake basketball.
And inbounding it will be Graves. And we'll lob it in to Voss. Back to Graves, the inbounder on the right wing. Hands it off to Reynolds. Guarded closely by Spencer. Tough man-to-man. Reynolds goes strong, swatted away. Jump ball is going to be the call. And it stays with Spirit Lake. Or does it?
Nope, goes to Spencer. Well, no, now they're saying it is Spirit Lake ball.
And there's a little confusion there. And it's going to stay with the Indians. Okay.
Well, they know more than I do, so.
Spirit Lake has it once again, down by 4. They get it back inside. Good post inside.
Ooh, good feed.
Missed bunny by Tyler Voss. Spencer comes back. Petzenhauser stops and pops. No. And rebounded by Spirit Lake. Indians push it up. They get it on the low block. That's going to be Voss against Schmidt. And he goes up and under and scores. Good move, Tyler Voss.
Beautiful move, Tyler Voss. He made some nice plays in that game against MOC, but, man, he's shining here in this first quarter. Now Spirit Lake's got to play good defense, though, Scott.
Spencer 11, Spirit Lake 9. 3 minutes to go, first quarter, boys basketball.
And patience from this Tigers offense, this experienced group.
Getting it off to Dirks on the left wing. Back across the defense, Olsen into the corner. Now driving inside, kicking it back out. That is Olsen, Owen Olsen. Dirks, Schmidt in the corner. He'll pop up a 3. That's good.
Good ball movement, really good patience by that Spencer offense.
14-9 in favor of Spencer.
I believe that's their largest lead of the ball game.
2:20 to go, first quarter. And it's Graves who hits a 2.
Answers from the elbow.
14-11. Spencer's lead is down to 3. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Dirks with it for the Tigers. Olsen in the corner. Schmidt, another 3 right where he was. No good. Tipped into the hands of Spirit Lake. Indians with Reynolds. Moving to his left. Dangerous pass.
Ooh.
Nearly tipped away by Spencer, but Spirit Lake still has it. Back to Reynolds on the left wing. Drives to the free throw line in the paint. Kicks it out into the corner. 3 ball to tie it up. That one is no good. Too strong. Off of Petzenhauser, but Schmidt corrals it in the corner.
Good ball movement there. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Petzenhauser top. Ball fake to the right. Fires inside Olsen. Goes up strong, and we are going to have a foul.
Third team foul on Spirit Lake. And individually, the foul is going to go against Tyler Voss. Free throws are on the way for Owen Olsen.
Well, that's not good for Voss because that's his second.
No.
And we are not out of the first quarter. And Olson hits the free throw.
And Voss is an important part of this Indians offense and defense, so they're going to bring a couple different players in here. Braden Tiesfeld's going to come back in, and Braden will have to do some of that dirty work in the paint, and then Caden Hassel also checks back in.
1:19 left to go, opening quarter. Spencer 15, Spirit Lake 11. Second free throw for Owen Olson, and he scores that. And he leads all scorers with 6 points. The lead is 5 for the Tigers at 16-11. Trap in the corner. Spirit Lake gets out of it. Now they move the ball around. At the free throw line, back out Reynolds. Top move in the paint. Fires down low. Going off the glass and scoring. Ham.
Again, really good ball movement.
And good patience.
Yes.
Petzenhauser, pull-up jumper, baseline. No. Rebound, Spirit Lake.
Looked good, but did not go in.
48 seconds to go first quarter. Spencer 16, Spirit Lake 13. Good ball game in this boys contest.
Very competitive. Spencer in the zone.
Yeah.
Trying to fool this young Spirit Lake offense. Now they'll kick out a three. Uh-oh.
Tie ball game. Caden Hassel.
You got to shoot your way out of it. They just did.
Tied at 16. 20 seconds to go, opening quarter.
And I think Coach Petzenhauser wants one shot here.
Very entertaining doubleheader between the Indians and the Tigers.
In the girls' game, it was an 18-point lead for Spencer at one point, and Spirit Lake came all the way back and tied it, was never able to take the lead.
Olson off the dribble, and he draws contact.
With 1 second, 1.9 on the clock. And the fourth foul on Spirit Lake. And 2 now on Riley.
So Spirit Lake, a little bit of foul trouble here.
Yeah, don't want that. And here's free throws for Owen Olson.
2 players with 2 fouls in the first quarter. And Olson has been deadly at the line. He hits the free throw.
Olson is a 50% free throw shooter.
Well, he's a perfect 3 for 3 here in the quarter. Second free throw. And that one is good. He does not look like a 50% free throw shooter.
Nope. Maybe a few bad games. I don't know. Caden Miller's checking in here for Spencer.
18-16, Tigers retake the lead.
And 1.9 on the clock. Got to do something.
And try to
it. There we go.
Try to throw it in the front court, and that's the end of the first quarter. And a very entertaining one. Spencer 18, Spirit Lake 16. Second quarter coming up in 1 minute. KUOO and Explorer Kaboji live video.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Spencer 18, Spirit Lake 16. Very entertaining first quarter of boys basketball. And now we get ready for quarter number 2. Spencer will start off the quarter with the ball. Lakes Conference opener tonight.
Spencer's led by as much as 5.
Yep. Petzenhauser, free throw line. Back outside to Dirks on the left wing. Moves into the corner. Little push off there, nothing called. Spencer ball, Dirks has it.
Letting him play.
DeWitt passing it back and driving inside. Missed shot underneath. Hogue goes up again, missed shot. Ball is loose, picked up. And we got a scramble for it. Jump ball called. Spirit Lake ball. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by United Community Bank, also by Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and Plum Supply Kitchen and Bath. 18-16 Spencer.
I don't know if I would have called that a jump ball, but either way, Spirit Lake gets it back there after a good defensive possession.
It really didn't look like anybody had possession.
No.
It almost looked still like a loose ball.
It was almost a travel even.
Right. We played a minute in the second quarter. Still a 2-point lead for Spencer.
Still a zone defense for Spencer.
Nice pass inside.
Very nice.
Scoring the bucket underneath is Teesfeld. And we are tied at 18. Coming right back, Spencer scores the 2 with Gavin Timmer.
Very nice response there.
Coming off the bench, scoring that 2. Spirit Lake breaks the press. They're in the front court.
And Indians wanted a foul there just a moment ago. There's been some contact. Officials have let them play. I'm okay with that. You're Northwest Iowa. You got to be prepared to play a football game out there when it comes to boys basketball. That's just a downright turnover there, though.
Yeah, that's thrown away. Here comes Petzenhauser, and he knows what to do with it. Finger roll, but he missed it short. It's tapped out to Spencer. Tigers another opportunity, and they'll get it inside, and another bunny missed underneath.
Oh, you've seen several of those tonight. Not just one way either.
Spirit Lake ball. Spencer's up 20-18. Both teams in the first 2 minutes of this quarter have scored just one field goal.
Spencer left the zone. Now they're going back to man-to-man. Now we got somebody's dead. Somebody got to get over there and help.
Ooh,
all right.
Near 5 second there on Will Graves.
Ooh.
He lost his dribble, and no one came out to help him. So Spirit Lake has it. Teesfeld drives inside, cut off at the baseline. He'll dump it back out, and corner 3 ball. Spirit Lake left it short. Rebound Spencer.
Pretty good ball movement there. Just couldn't get a shot to go. Now here's an open lane.
Petzenhauser for 2.
And Paul Brown wants to, is it Paul that wants the timeout? Yes.
Well, I think someone got hurt.
12. Teesfeld, actually.
Teesfeld got hurt and was in some severe pain.
Yeah, almost like maybe rolled his ankle, I think is what it looked like there.
So that was, was he charged the timeout, or was that an injury timeout type of thing?
Looks like he was charged to timeout.
Okay. He really didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But okay. Wanted to get his guy off the floor, I suppose.
Yep.
So let's hope Braden is okay as Spencer leads 22-18.
He was kind of hopping off the floor with that. I don't know if it's real serious. Hopefully they can tape it up and he'll be able to return.
5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Spirit Lake with the basketball,
Reynolds.
And Reynolds is unable to keep his pivot foot and traveled with it. He tried to keep his stance there, and it just kind of shuffled away from him, kind of slid.
So a 4-point lead here for Spencer, 4:49 to go until halftime. It's kind of a fast-paced game.
And both teams doing a good job of taking care of the basketball. I have Spirit Lake only 2 turnovers, Spencer only 1. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. 4:34 left to go, second quarter. Spencer 22, Spirit Lake 18. Glad to have you along here on KUOO and Explorer Koboji live video as we approach the 8 o'clock hour on a Tuesday. Scott Nolte alongside Jason Jacobs with Michael back at the studios. Petzenhauser goes up, scores the bucket. Do they give him continuation? They do. Spirit Lake fans wanted to travel, but they're going to give Petzenhauser and 1.
Oh, what a move.
That was a move.
5th team foul on Spirit Lake. Spencer only has 1 foul. Now they gave Spirit Lake that timeout back.
Okay. Petzenhauser, free throw is good.
And they're now a 7-point lead for Spencer, their largest.
Spirit Lake has gone really cold here lately because it was 2018 for a while.
Indians fans wanted to travel there. Now they get a turnover instead.
And now the Tigers looking to build to that 7-point lead. Dirks for 3. Good.
Ooh. Yeah, and that's a good decision. Paul Brown wants to talk it over.
Well, at one point, a 2-point game has now ballooned to a 10-point game in favor of Spencer. We're back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
We are approaching the halfway point of quarter number 2 here in this boys game. 28-18, Spencer.
Largest lead of the game for the Tigers.
Really cold here the last 2 minutes for Spirit Lake. Because in the first 2 minutes, both teams scored just one field goal. And you've got Spencer right now on an 8-0 run to go up by 10. 28-18. Reynolds has it for the Indians.
He thought about shooting.
Yeah, he should have. Drives inside. It's cut off by the Spencer D and then thrown away. Turnover. Here come the Tigers quickly down the floor. DeWitt, he hands it off to Schmidt, who scores. It's now a 10-0 run for Spencer.
Man, just really nicely done by the Spencer
turnover.
defense. Get it again.
Here comes Petzenhauser, two-hand flush.
Oh, my.
Petzenhauser got up there, flushed it down, 12-0 run. Reynolds with the crossover. Inside the paint. Oh, go up, Riley. Travel.
Oh, travel. Nothing going the Indians' way right now. Paul Brown wants a foul in that situation. Not going to get it.
32-18. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. 12-0 run right now for Spencer. Schmidt inside. That's tied up. That should be a jump ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they are calling jump ball.
Yeah, you called that other one a jump ball. I mean, that's got to be a jump ball.
Yep. Tigers will maintain the possession.
So Spencer currently a 12-0 run. And now Petzenhauser, three.
Make that a 15-0 run.
Oh, boy. And now it's all Spencer right now.
Yeah, and that's, this young team for Spirit Lake. You're just going to see these things happen. Riley gets underneath in trouble. Oh, nice move, though.
That ends a 15-0 run and a good bucket by Riley Reynolds.
They got to get back defensively.
I missed two.
Carter Petzenhauser again.
For two?
Yep, just ran the floor.
Thank you.
Defense got to get back.
37-20 Spencer.
And what was basically a tied ball game has gotten a little out of control. The big three there.
Caden Hassel.
Huge three. They needed that, but got to get back defensively again. Now we got a foul here.
Petzenhauser got checked. This might be Riley's third.
And they're saying free throws here.
That is Riley Reynolds, and that is his third. No free throws, I don't believe, is it?
It's only 6. Now the officials are going to chat.
So is he in the act of shooting here?
That's what they said.
Oh, no, now the one official says, okay, baseline. Okay.
All right.
That is the right call, I feel.
Yeah, I agree with you. I
don't think he was shooting.
I didn't see. I saw him. It kind of looked like he was tossing it up there, but it wasn't a shot.
Petzenhauser, and now we got a
wave
foul.
Off the bucket.
Wave off the bucket.
It's
no
on
continuation.
The floor.
It is a foul on Spirit Lake, no bucket, but now it is a 1-and-1.
Hoot. It's on Ham, I believe. Yes. That's the 17th foul, yeah.
Right. So Petzenhauser, a 1-and-1. And quite the run here for Spencer late in this second quarter.
Yeah, well, this kid right here is kind of taking over. I mean, that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
That's a senior versus, you know, some inexperience.
Well, Carter has 17 points. And Spencer leads 37-23.
And Indians just need a good offensive possession here. Just some good possessions. That's the biggest thing. And there you go.
Yeah, nice move inside by Voss. And he got fouled on his way up.
So opportunity for some free throws coming up for Voss. Good to see him back in here with a couple of fouls late first half. Here again, Scott, get it to, 12, 11 here before halftime. Then you feel pretty good about yourself, I think.
Voss will shoot 2, and the first one is no good. Haven't seen Braden back out there. Since is he on the bench?
I'll kind of look here around. Yeah, he's out there. He's out there now. So,
okay. So he's back on the bench.
That's good to see.
Tyler Voss, second free throw. And that is good. So he hits 1 of 2. 37-24 Spencer. Minute 30 to go before half. Tigers have it. Petzenhauser outside. 3 ball. That is good by Owen Olson.
Oh, man, everything is falling for Spencer right now.
And the last 5 minutes of the game clock, Tigers have found their stride.
This Spencer team, they blew out Emmetsburg last night, and they're impressing me tonight here. There's a nice drive.
Who got that one?
I believe Ham.
Oh, Ham again. Okay. Boy, it's just up and down. Here we go. There's
Spencer
another bucket
on the other end.
Timmer scores the bucket. 42-26.
Unfortunately for Spirit Lake, they do not want to be trading buckets down like this. No, we got a foul here.
45 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
That's just the third foul for Spencer. Owen Olson with his first.
Okay.
Indians.
They'll get in the backcourt here for Spirit Lake and Graves. 40 seconds left to go until half. Spencer 42, Spirit Lake 26.
Get a good bucket here.
Trying to feed it down on the post. Nice little give and go. Kick it back out for an extra pass. 3 in the corner. That one is missed.
I liked the pass.
Spencer basketball. Petzenhauser. Back to Schmidt. Driving baseline. Goes up. Finger roll layup is good. 44-26.
10 seconds.
Spencer with the lead. Spirit Lake basketball. They throw it away. Turnover. Here come the Tigers. 3 seconds. 3 ball at the buzzer. No good. And that's the half. Spencer 44. Spirit Lake 26. Coming up, we'll talk to head coach Todd Rogers of Spirit Lake. But our halftime show is coming up next. And it's brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. And we're back in 2 minutes.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age. You can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
The effort of the girls to keep chipping away, to keep fighting, and get themselves in position for a possible comeback.
You know, and we talked about that. I mean, every coach says it too. You want to get down to single digits going into that fourth quarter, and we got down to 7. You know, going in that quarter, we outscored them by 11 in that quarter. But I mean, that's the Spirit Lake team that I know right there. You know how hard we played. We got on the floor for loose balls. We didn't just try to bend over and pick them up. We were aggressive. We got to the foul line. We were aggressive driving. And we just stood the first half. It's just a total opposite.
Yeah, total opposite indeed. In fact, you outscored Spencer 30-14 in that second half, including only giving up 5 in that third quarter.
That third quarter, we played some really good defense. I mean, that whole second half, holding a team like that to 14 points in the half.
Right.
I mean, that's incredible. When you look at their scores of what they've been doing to teams, I mean, besides Sioux City East, they've been blowing every team out by 30, scoring up in the 60s and 70s some of the time.
Yep.
No, we challenged the girls at halftime. I think they came together more as a team too. They didn't feel sorry for themselves, and they believed.
Yeah.
They believed what I was telling them, and they know how good they can be. They know they can play with any team left on our schedule. So it's just a matter of doing it.
Spirit Lake girls coach Todd Rogers joining us here at half. Todd, I want to go back to the last minute of the fourth quarter. You're down by 1, 56 some seconds left. What kind of play were you trying to get in? What kind of play were you trying to develop?
Honestly, we ran the same play that we found Brooke for a 3. I mean, she had a great look. We ran it just a little bit earlier in the fourth quarter, and we were keen on them really trying to come out and take that away from Brooke. And Molly was sealing inside there, and we knew that we could get Molly the ball either from the wing, or if Brooke did have it, she could dump it in there. But, that we were good enough to get Brooke the ball right there, and, the play just kind of broke down a little bit. But really the second half is more of a 4-out look anyway.
Okay.
So then we just went to, what we've been doing, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I didn't have any timeouts left either. I wasted all those in the first half.
Right.
But no, and they were trying to dribble drive because we talked about that at halftime, get back in the game doing that, and it just didn't happen for us there.
Okay, all right.
But, we came back and we tied that game. We had a tie. It was such a great atmosphere. The crowd was into it, and it was a great girls basketball game for the second half anyway.
It was a valiant effort in that second half. Nearly pulled off the comeback there, and just shows what kind of squad, like you mentioned, what kind of squad you can have, what kind of squad you have for the remainder of the season. It's been a tough schedule so far.
Oh, night in, night out. I mean, you go back to Sioux Central, not an easy one to open up with. And then we got Worthington when we got a girl down there, and we had our chances at the end of that game. And then go to number 1 Unity. And, we battled Unity. We battled them hard and everything. That's what kind of really surprised me about the first half tonight, where I didn't think we'd come out so hesitant because we were on the road at Unity, only down by 4 after the first quarter, down by 11 at the half. Yeah. So this is what really kind of shocked me. But then we showed up, and they showed that heart that I know they have, and that the potential that they have.
You got one practice tomorrow before you quick turnaround for Sheldon on Thursday. Right. What do you know about the Oreps?
Sheldon, they're kind of up and down right now. They lost a couple at the beginning of the year, but then they played Sibley, a really nice team, tough, only lost by 6. I saw they won tonight over George Little Rock.
Okay.
So, they're about the same team that last year that we played when we went over to their place and we got a W there. But, from what I saw on tape, scrappy guards, they'll get up into us and everything. So, if the team shows up that played the second half tonight, I'm really looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, best of luck on Thursday against Sheldon. Thank you so much for joining us here at halftime. Great comeback, and coming up a little bit short, but I know some better things are coming up. So.
Exactly. Thanks for covering us, guys.
Hey, you bet. Thank you. That is Spirit Lake girls basketball coach Todd Rogers joining us here at halftime of our boys contest. And our score here at halftime of our boys is 44-26 in favor of Spencer. We'll take a break. Or no, I'll let JJ get the headphones back on, and
we can take the break if you'd like.
We'll try to tally up some stats here. But Todd, like the efforts, especially in that second half.
Love the effort in that by those Spirit Lake girls tonight. The great Spencer team. A Spencer team that's going to compete for the conference crown, but I think Spirit Lake, proved to themselves tonight we can compete with any of these teams in the conference.
Yes.
And just a really, really good effort here tonight. They come up a little bit short, 44-42 there. 44-26 here at the boys game. I don't know what it was after the first quarter. It was about a 2-point game.
18-16.
Yeah, and
then
just an explosion by Spencer there in that second quarter. And Spirit Lake just couldn't answer.
They traded buckets there, and it was 20-18. Spencer ends the second quarter on a 24-8 run.
Yeah.
24-8 run.
Yeah, and it wasn't just one person, although certainly Cardo Pitzenhauser was a big reason for that.
Yeah, he finishes the first half with 17, Owen Olson with 11, Evan Schmidt with 9, Gavin Timmer with 4, and Devin Dirks with 3. Spirit Lake, Justin Ham, a good first half, 9 points. Caden Hassel, 6. You had Tyler Voss, 5. And then Reynolds, Teesfeld, and Graves, each with 2.
Score update from Y100 is the girls' final. Sibley Cheaton 73, Okoboji 67. Good game there between the Pioneers and the Generals.
Okay. Let's take a break here before we start the second half. Third quarter coming up in 1 minute on KUOO and Explore Okoboji live video. All right.
Yeah.
44-26. Spencer on top. They end the second quarter on a 24-8 run. And now an 18-point lead here at halftime. Spirit Lake's going to start off the third quarter with the basketball.
All right.
Indians in the gray. And we'll inbound it. Reynolds A little bit of foul trouble for Spirit Lake. 3 first-half fouls.
Going to have to get that under control here quickly and do just about a steal.
Toss it inside and tipped away by Spencer. And our coverage brought to you in part by Okoboji Realty. Also by Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake. Indians with the basketball as we have the third quarter underway. Nice backdoor pass. Good to see Braden in there. Braden Teesfeld for 2.
Well, they need to keep Reynolds and Teesfeld, and I also think if they can get some good stuff out of Ham as well, or Voss, excuse me, as well.
Silky smooth move
yeah.
by Carter Petzenhauser. Goes up and under, scores his 19th point of the night.
And we just started the second half.
A very special player there for Spencer. Spirit Lake on the low block. Voss going in the paint. Tough shot.
Ooh, I like the effort there.
Little contact, nothing called. But they've been letting him play for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And out of bounds, last touched by the Indians. So we played a minute here in the third quarter.
It's still an 18-point lead here for Spencer, and Spirit Lake needs to get a defensive stop here.
46-28. In the corner, Schmidt, head fake, drives inside now the paint. Tough shot. Couple of bodies fall. Missed shot.
Got
rebound.
the turnover.
Rebound, Spirit Lake.
You got the stop, I should say. Now what do we got here?
Yeah, you got Spencer. Foul. Yeah, Spencer riding a little bit too closely there.
A little too aggressive that time. They've been letting him play, but not quite that much.
That's going to be on Owen Olson, his second.
All right, first foul of the half.
Spirit Lake basketball. 46-28 Spencer. Pull-up jumper free throw line. Teesfeld. He almost was shocked that he was that wide open.
I think so.
Missed it. And then coming back, Spencer misses it with Olson. Rebound Indians. 6:10 to go third quarter. And nice find. Oh. Reynolds to Voss for 2.
Very nicely done.
46-30. Spencer's lead is 16. Tigers in the corner will pop up a 3. That one is no good. Spirit Lake misses it. Rebound Spencer. Here comes Petzenhauser.
Back and forth we go.
He drives inside. Blocked out of bounds. And then it goes off of Carter.
Great defense by Spirit Lake. Petzenhauser a little out of control that time around. We're going to get a timeout, a quick timeout here by Spencer.
Yeah, Corey wants to talk it over at 5:37 to go third quarter. 16-point lead for Spencer, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
(46-30) Spencer. Lakes Conference girls and boys basketball tonight. KUOO and Explore Koboji live video. Glad to have you along. Scott Nolte alongside Jason Jacobs with Michael back at the studios. Mary got us started. And all of our great sports sponsors. And we got a whistle and a travel on the Indians.
Ooh. And after such a nice defensive stop, too.
Spirit Lake will be back in action Thursday against Sheldon. It will not be a broadcast on KUOO because that night we're going to pick up Spirit Lake Park Wrestling as Dirks drains a 3.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, a little SLP Wrestling at ELC.
And now we got a charge on Spirit Lake. Justin Ham coming in with the charge.
Just a little too out of control. And that's one of those where, it's like upperclassmen against underclassmen, and they know how to get set and work that. And
5:05 to go third quarter. Dirks drives inside. He'll score another 2. All of a sudden, Spencer is up 51-30.
Yeah, and now this thing's really getting out of control. I think Spirit Lake knew they would take some lumps with this young team, but, man, Spencer's just been red hot tonight.
Teesfeld for 3. No. Good rebound by Ham.
Very nicely done.
Ham gets free. Passes it off. Here's Voss on the block against Schmidt. Missed it. No good. Ball is loose. Spencer has it. Tigers. Petzenhauser. Corner. 3 ball. Good.
Oh, he got out ahead of everybody, and you leave that kid open, bad things are going to happen for you if you're the opponent. If you're Spencer, you're happy to see that.
Yeah, 22 points for Petzenhauser.
Ooh.
And then he steals it. Watch out, rim shaker, and he slams another one.
And we're not going to get the timeout here. I thought maybe we would.
It's now 56-30. Spirit Lake loses it. 4 minutes to go third quarter. All Tigers. Dirks, long 3 ball. That one is no good. Rebound, Indians. And now, head coach Paul Brown calls a timeout. We're going to keep it here. So KUOO Thursday nights, we will have Spirit Lake Park wrestling against Western Christian and Esterville Lincoln Central. Spirit Lake Park is going to wrestle first and third, is what I've been told.
Yep.
By Coach Lundgren. And they'll wrestle Western and then ELC. Also Thursday, we got Hawkeye basketball on Q102.
Iowa State.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Both of the teams are kind of surprising everybody a little bit, I think,
yes.
Especially Iowa State. But there was a lot of people who kind of doubted Iowa as well. Iowa, a couple close losses to start conference play.
But to number 1 Purdue, and then to a really good Illinois team.
Really good Illinois team. I think they wish they had some things back in an Illinois game. But that should be a great matchup at Hilton. I think Iowa State is going to be more than ready, Scott.
Yeah.
They are not happy with all those losses they've had to Iowa in a row. Everything.
It's going to be raucous. And Cyhawk series actually started on Sunday with wrestling, and that got really intense.
Yes, it did.
Missed shot underneath by Spirit Lake. Iowa won the wrestling. And then the women, they play tomorrow night.
Yep, and I think that could be a really good one, too.
2 ranked teams, and then the men Thursday. So, but you can check out our sports schedule at exploreokoboji.com. Foul called on Spencer's Evan Schmidt, his second.
Team foul number 2 there. Spirit Lake has 1 foul this half, so that's not been an issue, but the issue's been turnovers, and then Spencer has taken advantage.
3:25 to go third quarter. Spencer up big, 56-30. 3 ball Spirit Lake, no good. Offensive rebound Voss. 3 ball in the corner. That one is good by Hassel.
Right. That cuts that drought.
56-33. Spencer looking to answer. And it's Dirks at the top for 3. That one is in and out, no good. Jump ball called. Possession arrow. It's going to stay with Spencer. And our coverage from State Farm Insurance Agent Scott Troutman. Interior sewing by Lisa. And McKean's Pub and Grill.
Petzenhauser, Olson, and I think Hogue checking in for Spencer.
Okay. And we're exactly 3 minutes. We're on the 3-minute mark in the third quarter.
And a big lead for the Tigers.
Petzenhauser gets it. He's going to rise above for 3. No, but he got knocked into. And it's going to be 3 free throws.
Oof.
And that is going to be on Quantz.
Oh, man.
Petzenhauser will shoot 3.
That's one of those situations there, too, where you got a senior and gets a little contact and gets the call.
Yeah.
He makes the lead now 24.
Makes the free throw.
Well, could be a learning experience coming out of this tonight for this Indians team, this young group. And it's fast and furious, obviously.
Yep. I got 26 for Carter right now.
And did Spirit Lake play tomorrow night as well?
Thursday against Sheldon.
Thursday against Sheldon, okay.
And then all 3 made by Carter Petzenhauser, so almost chalk that up to a 3-pointer.
Spencer applying some pressure here.
59-33. And we got a foul on the floor as Spirit Lakes, Justin Ham was driving.
And it'll go against number 11.
Campbell Wessels.
3rd team foul. Spirit Lake with 2 fouls inbounding here. And then somebody kind of got knocked around there a little bit.
Tipped away, turnover. 59-33. Spencer with the basketball, and it's Petzenhauser on the dribble, goes up baseline, draws another foul, and he'll be shooting 2 more.
Gosh. Just really, really impressive.
Carter's going to be a problem this year.
He's going to be a problem for a lot of the teams in this league. He's been good all 4 years. This is the best he's looked to me. The smoothest, maybe, is the word that I'm looking for. As I just give him a radio jinx on the free throw. But, yeah, he just looks really, really smooth out there. Moves well on the floor. Experienced basketball player.
Second free throw after he misses the first. And that one is good.
And Spencer's put 60 on the board here with 2.5 minutes to go yet in the third quarter.
60-33. 2:25 to go third. Teesfeld has it. Kicks it out to Reynolds. And Owen Merbeek is in there. Now Graves. Here's Cole Marks, who's into the contest. And we got a travel.
Okay. There was a little contact. I wasn't sure what they were going to call here, and official says turnover. Turnovers have been the story here of the third quarter, and missed shots for Spirit Lake. And that's Spencer throwing it out of bounds there.
You know, for Spencer, that's their first turnover of the third quarter. I have them for 2 for the game.
Yeah, they've taken care of the basketball really well, and they've put pressure on Spirit Lake also.
60-33, Spencer. Boys basketball with 1:50 to go in the third. Teesfeld looks to dump it off, threw it away, turnover.
Uh-oh.
Here come the Tigers.
He lost, well, he is human. As Petzenhauser slips up there and loses the handle on it.
So turnover on back-to-back possessions for the Tigers. Spencer with the big lead, though, 60-33. Teesfeld goes up, missed shot, rebound Tigers. Spencer back in the front court with 1:20 to go in the quarter. Petzenhauser on the low block, and he goes up, gets swatted away, and a foul.
Not a terrible foul there if you're Meerbeek, though. That could have been considered clean, to be honest with you, but it was close.
Meerbeek with the foul. Petzenhauser back at the line.
Ooh, we have a score update. After 3, ELC boys are leading Western Christian 63-50.
Whoa.
And I don't want to put a jinx on ELC, but they're not in the room, so I don't feel like I could be responsible. I don't think Esterville Lincoln Central boys have ever beaten Western Christian.
Oh, okay.
For sure not at Western. I assume they're in Esterville. But I don't think they have.
They are in Esterville, yes. Petzenhauser misses the second.
So that's a good foul there if you're Meerbeek.
61-33, Spencer.
But Spirit Lake needs to answer here and get some points on the board.
65 seconds to go third. Indians, Reynolds for 3, and he scores.
He heard me.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
I don't think it is. I feel like it's the least how it really works. We as radio, they did it on the Iowa game the other night. They were talking about the broadcaster jinx. Block shot there.
Spencer
gets it back.
DeWitt missed shot. Fight for the rebound. And good hustle by Spencer's. Campbell Wessels throws it off Meerbeek. Out of bounds, Indians.
The broadcaster on the Iowa game the other night, and I can't remember who it was for BT. I think it was Kugler.
Okay.
Kevin Kugler, who I really like. He was saying talk about the broadcaster jinx, and they don't care what we think.
Right.
Here's a three.
Wessels. That one's no good. Good box out by Meerbeek.
Excellent. There's little things you see about this team for Spirit Lake that make you say, okay, some experience, this could be really good second half of the year.
Right.
And that's the goal. Play the best basketball in February. It's everybody's goal, but really for a young team, that's really what you want to see, just growth.
Missed shot underneath. Rebound Tigers. They will not get a shot off before the quarter, and Spencer leads 61-36. Fourth quarter coming up in 1 minute on KUOO and Explorer Kaboji live video.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
(61-36). Spencer has increased their lead heading into the fourth quarter. Carter Petzenhauser leading scorer, 29 points, JJ.
Yeah, just a really, really impressive effort by Carter Petzenhauser and these Tigers.
Nearly half of the Tigers' points for Carter. Reynolds, nice
move. Couldn't quite get the bunny to go.
Rebound Spencer.
If you're Spirit Lake, you got to clean up the turnovers. That's one thing we've noticed.
Yep.
You know, and if you clean up the turnovers and don't give away the easy shots, the shots might fall a little easier on your end too.
Missed three-pointer by Campbell Wessels. Offensive rebound, Gavin Timmer.
He's fouled. And team foul number 5 for Spirit Lake, excuse me.
And it's Ham with the personal. And our broadcast brought to you by Steamway Cleaning, Okoboji View Golf Course, and Pub 19 Bar and Grill, and by Northwest Bank.
Thank you, sponsors.
Timmer make that one?
Yes, he did.
Okay. He's got 5 off the bench for Spencer, second free throw, and that one is no good. Tapped out, and it's going to be Timmer who gets the offensive rebound for Spencer. 62-36. Here's Schmidt with the drive.
Ooh.
They let him play.
Ooh.
Little contact. Spirit Lake has the ball. And here come the Indians. And a nice drive for Hassel.
Very nice.
That's a good bright spot for Spirit Lake.
Absolutely.
Also, Justin Ham had a good first half. That's another good bright spot for 9. Back comes Spencer, and scoring is Timmer. 64-38 Spencer. 6:50 to go in the ball game.
Well, just have a good final quarter here if you're Spirit Lake. Put some more points on the board.
Yep.
Work on some offensive sets. Work on your passing. Work on your ball handling. You know, hang on to the basketball. Don't turn it over.
Pull-up jumper by Hassel, no good. Offensive rebound, Voss, and he'll score.
There you go.
64-40. Spencer with the ball.
And for Spencer, another opportunity to get some fresh legs in there.
Schmidt, corner 3 ball, in and out, no good.
Looking shot.
Rebound Hassel. We've played 2 minutes.
That one was halfway down. For Spencer, opportunity to let some other players get some playing time. You got a big game with Western on Friday.
I believe that's here too.
Yes, and that's been some good battles as well on the boys and the girls end. But that boys game in particular, people will be watching, of course, on Friday.
Yes, that will be here. Girls and boy doubleheader.
And they've split, I think, Spencer and Western boys have split, not every season, but there have been several times where it's been that way.
Right.
Last year, I actually happened to call that game here between those two, and we got a stoppage of play here.
And actually, no, they're going to call a travel on Voss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had to help out our sister station with that.
I did, and it was a game that Spencer was ahead and should have won. Really kind of just gave the lead up there second half, fourth quarter. And that was kind of the first taste I had of what was a state championship Western team.
Well, and then I would see them later on in a sub-state at Sibley Ocheyedan High School.
Yeah.
When Western played Spirit Lake to go to state. And, yeah, Reynolds drives and gets fouled.
Well, you look back at that team last year for Spirit Lake.
Oh, yeah.
They competed with the state champion.
Oh, it was a fantastic
That was one
game.
of the better games that Western had in the entire tournament, state or the sub-state.
As Reynolds misses the free throw. Oh, yeah. When they got down to state, they dominated down there.
Yeah.
And Spirit Lake.
Until they hit Boyden Hall, and even that game they kind of dominated on some levels.
Spirit Lake held with them in that sub-state game, only 6-8 point game or something like that.
Yeah, I know they had to come back, but still.
Right. Reynolds hits the second free throw. Here we've got 64-41 Spencer with 5:15 left to go.
And Tigers are in pretty firm control of this one.
Petzenhauser shook off his defender, does not hit the bucket. Spirit Lake still battling. Hassel, 3 ball. He left that one short.
Ooh.
Tipped around. Good battle down low.
Absolutely.
Justin Ham. And here comes Will Graves. Tipped away by Spencer. Tipped it to Dirks. Layup, no. And we're going to have offensive goaltending as Ham got his fingers caught in the webbing and might have adjusted the rim a little bit. So they're going to give that bucket to Dirks.
Score update, it's ELC 69-54 with 4:34 to go.
Ooh, okay.
On Western. So ELC looking for their first ever win. That was confirmed to me. Or if it's not true, you blame Tim.
I will.
But and I will too. But they're looking for their first ever win against Western Christian in boys basketball.
4:40 to go in this one. Spencer boys up 66-41. Tigers are going to improve to 3-1 on the season, but a bucket underneath by Voss.
Another nice move there for Spirit Lake. And good defense there.
Well, the Indians competing all the way to the end. We're approaching the halfway point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the difference is that one barrage of points there in that third quarter.
And now stolen away by Schmidt. Turnover. Schmidt, finger roll, and he scores it. That's his first bucket since halftime, but he's in double figures with 11.
He had a great first half.
Yeah.
And really, I think most of it, did it come first quarter, a lot of it?
Yeah, 5 in that first quarter. And a little slip by Hassel. And the ball's loose. Turnover. Petzenhauser, and he's just going to lay it up this time. He could have dunked it.
That's okay.
And he decides, I'm going to just lay this up.
Spencer crowd was maybe not happy that he didn't dunk it, but yeah.
Yeah, you're up big, and they'll meet again in Spirit Lake. And right now Spencer's up 70-43. 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter. It's all Tigers, and we're back in 30 seconds on KUOO.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Three minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this one. Spencer 70, Spirit Lake 43. And now we really see some new numbers out there for Spencer. 15. You've got Spirit Lake turns it over. Here comes Spencer back into the front court. Hogue out there. Honkamp is out there, number 22. Right now with the ball is Campbell Wessels.
Meerbeek is back out there for Spirit Lake.
Okay. Also, was that 22? Okay, yep, that's 22.
Honkamp, yep.
Okay.
72-43 Tigers.
2:45 left to go in this one. And another turnover by Spirit Lake. Getting a little careless now towards the end. And a three ball. That one is going to be missed. Offensive rebound for Spencer. They get it down low again. And again, Honkamp, who scores another two. And it's 74-43. Indians with the basketball. Final 2 minutes. Free ball missed. 74-43 Spencer. Tigers with a 31-point lead and the ball. Honkamp down low, and we got a foul from behind.
Yep. That one was right in front of the official.
Our coverage from Dr. Craig Newell. And we thank all of our great sponsors for sponsoring our doubleheader here tonight.
Caleb Klein will check in here in a moment for Spencer. And they got one other player they're going to send in. Spirit Lake's got a couple new players that'll check in. Free throw is good for the Indians. Don't have one of those numbers off the top of my head here.
Let's see, 10, Bennett Lewis.
Bennett Lewis, okay.
And Ryder Sundell.
There we go.
15.
Now I found it, yep.
Second free throw, Honkamp. And he misses. And it's rebound for Spirit Lake, Cole Marks. 75-43 Spencer. Minute 35 to go in the boys' game. Indians have it. Baseline runner, no good. Rebound, Spencer. Tigers get it into the front court. Honkamp trailing, draws a foul.
So foul number 7. That's one thing Spirit Lake did much better second half, was not foul as much.
So he goes back to the line. And the free throw is good, and he's got 6 points off the bench in some late minutes here in the fourth quarter. 76-43. Second free throw missed. Rebound Spirit Lake. Minute 15 left to go. 76-43.
Indians lose it again.
Oh, just a frustrating night.
Yeah, just had trouble hanging on the basketball at times.
Unofficially, I got them with 18 turnovers.
Score update, Y100 Okoboji 45, Silio Cheaton 34 at halftime. Missed 3 there. Spirit Lake comes away with the rebound.
We're under a minute to go. 76-43 Spencer. And we got to travel.
And another new player here for the Tigers. Toby Mueller checks in.
So Spencer will have 42 seconds here with a 33-point lead. 76-43. Honkamp goes and scores another bucket. 78-43.
Yeah, I don't know the last time the Indians scored a bucket, Scott.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Long quarter.
3 ball. That one is going to be missed and out of bounds, but because, well, the clock should in all reality.
Actually kept going there because it's over 35
right.
or at 35.
But there's 9 seconds left to go.
And who cares, right? It's not going to affect the outcome.
Nope.
And they get a bucket, they will.
Bennett Lewis scores the 2. And your final score is going to be Spencer 78, Spirit Lake 45. That's the final.
That's an impressive Spencer team, Scott. This young Spirit Lake team, they're going to have to take their lumps like that once in a while. Okay, that's going to happen once in a while, but there were some positives that they can take from this at times. They just got to have more consistency, and they got to work on hanging on to the basketball against teams with good guards, because they're going to see more of that in conference play.
Yep,
so.
That's for sure. 78-45, Spencer with a big Lakes Conference victory. All right, time for our post-game show brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Norland, Dr. Cornwall. We'll take a look back at this doubleheader, and more specifically this boys game, next in 3 minutes.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We do have a final here at the field house in boys basketball. Spencer 78, Spirit Lake 45. So we're getting close to a final on that ELC one I see too here.
Yeah, ELC leads Western 77-60, 3-minute 51 to go in that one.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, and Okoboji was leading Sibley Ochin at halftime on Y100. That game is a little bit behind ours tonight. So,
okay.
Yeah, 78-45. Spencer boys look good, Scott.
Yes, they do. Led by Carter Petzenhauser with 31 points, and they ended up with 4 players in double figures, including Owen Olson with 11, Evan Schmidt with 11, Devin Dirks with 10, and of course he had Carter out there with 31, Spirit Lake. They were led tonight by Hassel and Voss with 11. So we'll get to some other numbers here in just a little bit. On the post-game show, let's welcome in Spirit Lake boys basketball coach Paul Brown. And Coach, a tough one here tonight, 78-45. But first quarter, I thought really, really good there. 18-16. Had to been pleased with that start.
Yeah, it really was. You know, they're a really good team. Obviously, it shows that they're a really experienced team, and thought we came out and battled right away. We just couldn't sustain it, and they got going, and kind of just snowballed from there.
Yeah, that second quarter, it was 20-18. It was kind of back and forth the first couple of minutes. I think they ended the second quarter on a 24-8 run. Yeah,
and then I think in the fourth quarter, I want to say it was like 29 points or something, or in the second quarter, sorry.
Right.
I want to say it was 29 points or 30 points, something in that range, and that's just way too many points in a high school basketball game. They got a lot of easy layups from turnovers, and then our defense, our rotations weren't good enough, and that's something that we need to look at and practice. We need to coach them up a little bit better so they can get in those spots and make sure we're not giving up those easy looks at the rim.
These your squad, and we've talked about this here the last couple of weeks here. They're still kind of learning. They're in that process. Not a whole lot of players with varsity time,
right.
But I saw some good bright spots. I thought Caden Hassel played a good game.
Yeah, and that's the second game in a row playing really well. I thought he played okay in the first one, and it's just going to be a learning process. I told the guys in the locker room, this one hurts. It's never fun when games like this, we've been through it before, but what are we going to do from here? Are we just going to roll over and say we're done with this, like this stinks, or are we going to get better from this? And I truly believe that this group will come back to work tomorrow at practice and practice extremely hard. So we're going to have these ups and downs. It's how we respond to it.
Well, I can see some pieces out there. Justin Ham had a good first half with 9. Tyler Voss, I can see some pieces, and then you got the leadership with Reynolds. So I think it's going to get there.
Yeah, and we knew coming into this season it was going to take a little bit. We feel like we have a couple guys that are right there on the edge. We still make some JV mistakes with some passes and some ball handling stuff where you go against a Carter Petzenhauser, and he's going to take advantage of that stuff. He's fourth year of starting varsity.
Right.
He's seen things that these kids haven't yet, and it's hard to replace that experience.
Right. Quick turnaround for your squad. You'll have a practice tomorrow or whatever you might do, but then Sheldon on Thursday. What's your thoughts on Sheldon?
Yeah, and, don't know a whole lot about him. We played him last year for the first time in a few years.
Okay.
Saw their earlier film on MOC. They're going to battle. They got a good big kid as well. And then they got a really good shooter as well, but, they play an extremely tough Siouxland Conference. So we know it's going to be a battle, and we got to play better than what we did tonight. We got to, control or value the basketball a little bit better, and we got to play better defense than what we showed tonight.
All right. Well, I have no doubt that things are going to get back into the winning ways. So best of luck against Sheldon on Thursday.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming up in the postgame.
You bet.
All right. That is Paul Brown from Spirit Lake joining us here in the postgame show as the fans clear out of here. And the doubleheader goes in favor of the Spencer Tigers tonight, JJ. And the girls, 44-42. The boys, 78-45.
Really good games here tonight, Scott. I thought that girls' game in particular was a treat, and we don't get those very often, it seems like. And especially between these two squads recently in the girls' end, it just hasn't been very competitive games for whatever reason. But this one was, and the boys' game, it had flashes of that. It just experience for Spencer was the difference tonight.
Yeah, that's what Paul talked about. And I do like some of the pieces that Spirit Lake has, and I think they're going to turn things around. So
it's just going to be a learning process. You're going to take your lumps along the way, but eventually I think good things can happen. So just keep working at it, and Thursday's another day.
Spirit Lake will take on Sheldon Thursday. Spencer, Western Christian on Friday. That should be fun, and that'll be here in the field house. So Spirit Lake girls, they drop to 2-3. Spencer girls go to 5-1. On the boys' side, Spirit Lake drops to 1-2. Spencer improves to 3-1. JJ, thanks for coming along.
Hey, it's always fun, Scott.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Great time.
Thanks to Michael back in the studios. He does a great job for us. Appreciate all of his hard work, and thanks to all of our great sponsors. Thank you so much for listening or watching, wherever you may be watching or listening. We appreciate you doing that as well. And you can check out our sports schedule, exploreokoboji.com. For JJ and for Michael, I'm Scott from the Fieldhouse here in Spencer, where the Tigers sweep the Indians in Lakes Conference basketball. Have a good night.